Alrighty. Welcome back to your finals for the 580 and under live here at the Leather Pocket, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. My name is Grant, sitting beside the one and only Mr. Benny Franchise, Francis.
What's up, everyone?
We are in for a little bit of a barn burner.
Well, make sure you guys share this lots. This is going to be quick as well.
Don't blink.
I have a feeling that no matter who wins, it's going to be quick.
Well, that 12 ball tried to go in off a couple of different balls. Sean Jolly, what's going on, my brother? You're up late in your neck of the woods. This is going to be a really great finals, guys. Make sure you are sharing this stream. Every single comment deserves to have the share button. We will choose definitely one shot out of this match. It is a double elimination or double dip scenario.
Yeah, double elimination, yeah. Gotta beat him twice.
Gotta beat him twice.
Gotta eliminate him twice.
What's going on, Bert? Watching from the T-Dot, Ohio.
Are we wearing masks? Blaine wants to know. Yeah,
yes, of course.
Yeah. Gotta wear the mask in here.
I've got it down so that I can talk without it sounding like this.
Well, the thing is, when you're sitting at a table with a drink.
Yes, that is the prerequisite.
So that we always have a drink.
Ergo, Ben and I both have drinks.
Yeah, a water and a pop. And it looks like nice to see Bryce got himself a drink over there.
Yes, a beerski.
It's well rewarded or well deserved, I should say.
Yeah, absolutely. Big difference in prize money here, guys. $2,200 difference in prize money. First place taking home $6,500. Second place, $4,200. Really, no matter how you cut it, it's great money, win, lose, or draw. But some big money on the line.
Derek. Yeah, you and I, we both qualify. If you have two bad tournaments in a row, you're allowed to play the next 580 and under.
Okay, sweet, because I've played about 17 bad tournaments in a row, so I'm qualified for life.
It's going to be a huge field with all the players that haven't played a good tournament for a while.
I can tell you the next time that they post the 580 and under $500 entry, this one took 24 hours. I will say the next one takes about 4.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's going to feel quick. Chris, yeah, the players got to wear masks while they play. Joe, I have a good question for you, Joe. Is Aaron from closer to Cold Lake or from Cold Lake? Because I thought he was from Edmonton, but maybe he's from further north. Maybe that could be why Joe is cheering him on extra hard.
Of course.
Cold Lake Joe, right?
What's going on? Tuning in from the USA, says Philip.
And Sam, new to the scene. It's Ben Francis on the mic here beside Grant Zemp.
Part of the furniture. If you're
Grant,
new to Q
part
Sports
of the furniture Zemp. Hopefully that doesn't catch on.
No, we'll not let that one go. But yes, if you are new to Q Sports Live, welcome to it. Thank you for tuning in. Please make sure that you've hit the subscribe button on YouTube or the like button on the Facebook page. I can tell you typically, now this is pre-COVID, what you could have expected out of Q Sports Live. We were live pretty much what a shot. Plays the 13 off the 5. And I'll tell you guys, don't go nowhere, don't even blink, because this match is going to be over quick.
Okay, so he's from Kahiwin, right? So it's near Cold Lake, and Joe says they just call him, they claim him. You know, we call him a Cold Laker, he says.
Right. So like I was saying, as you can expect from Q Sports Live, we were live pretty much every week. We travel all across Canada and the US pre-COVID, covering all kinds of events from juniors right up through to pro. Some exciting things coming your way out of Q Sports Live. We just announced the launch of the Q Sports Live International Pool League, where we will be playing With the restrictions, obviously the Ghost will come into play first. I'll talk more about the end result of what we're looking to do, which is singles, teams, scotch doubles, all the different games, 8-ball, 9-ball, 10-ball, one pocket, you name it, we want to have it, and we want to have it done the right way. So Ben and I will be live next week on Sunday. Mark your calendars. We will go live with a Q&A fully geared to answering any questions regarding the league. Watch for posts this week. That'll give you a few details. Certainly send us some questions if you've got them regarding the league. That'll give us a good base for what we want to go off of on Sunday.
Did
Aaron won
Aaron
that
won the
first one,
first
yeah.
game? Yeah, I thought I possibly marked that backwards, actually. As long as you guys are paying attention, that's the main thing, right?
680 and under should be the next big tournament, says Mr. Paul Richin. Couple hundred entry. If we're going to do it, let's do it. Make it a 5-biller.
Yeah, and make it a 726 and lower. I say 26, like, I think I might have went down. So 25 might suffice. Richard wants to know, without a Fargo, how can you play in this? You can't. You have to be established, so you got to find tournaments where you can get a Fargo rating.
Well, and we have the answer. The league that I was just referencing, we're hoping to take pre-registration starting December 1st. First week of play starting the week of January 4th. We are talking with Fargo to see if there's a way that they will somehow adopt playing the Ghost into the Fargo rating system. We're hoping we can make that happen. We're also in conversations with BCA and VNEA to see if we can get them both sanctioned. Perhaps a third coming in, maybe. Haven't talked with him yet, but potentially the triple sanctioning coming. Bryce fully walked into that shot.
Speaking of triple, he
Right.
tried to play a triple combination there, and it didn't work out. Lined it up for a while and didn't play it that well, really, for how good he's been shooting.
No doubt. Peter says not true. We had non-established players in this one.
Oh,
You
news to
might
me.
have had non-established players, but if you don't have a Fargo rate, if you don't have one, I'm not sure whether they let them play or not. You can certainly play if you're not established, but you have to have a Fargo rate. I would think. Warren Venny, he's kind of the mastermind behind it. He's one of the viewers. Maybe he can speak a little more intelligently to that than what we could.
I think I might have just assumed,
Yes.
because I think you should have to have an established rating in order to play in something of this size.
I agree.
You can't just let someone walk in
No.
from off the street with 20 games that claims they're a 520. That's not
Yeah.
how this works, is it?
Yeah, right?
Because I could don a disguise for a couple weeks.
Right? I might make an ugly lady, but I'll tell you what, would I ever give it a whirl?
Well, and you only have to play like 2 tournaments, maybe only 1. You gotta play 1 tournament
Yeah.
in a disguise.
Right?
Actually, it's not that hard nowadays.
It's not.
Like, just wear a balaclava.
Right?
You
This
gotta
is
wear
my
a mask.
mask.
You gotta wear a mask anyway.
Oh, a nice thin cut on the 3. Was hoping the 8 would have held the cue ball there for the 4 ball.
He's gonna be.
But you know what? Aaron's got the stroke. He can pot the 2 ball, shape up the 7 on the still on the right side with the right angle.
And he's going to have to be down on the 4, which can lead him to the 8. Like, if you're anywhere close to straight on the 4, on either side of it, it should be okay.
Can Walmack submit stats to Fargo to get you a Fargo rating? You could. You would just have to convince Almar to do so. Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Richard. I think it's like they have to use LMS.
They do. Well, they don't
League.
have to. it's really up to the league whether they want to submit. It's certainly easier for Fargo if you're using the LMS system because the system then talks to Fargo rate. But league can certainly submit to Fargo without using the LMS system. What's going on, Kyle?
Somebody said, Rob said, nice touch, young fella. Talking about Aaron, he brings up a good point.
Yep.
How old is Aaron?
I'm not sure.
Very
if
young.
I had
Very
to,
young, right?
No, I don't think. I don't think he's very young. If I had to put a guess, I would probably put him in and around 38ish.
You think that old? I thought he'd be like, because he looks very young. He looks like maybe in his 20s, you know? Bryce just going about his business at light speed.
And there we go. Doug Thompson did confirm no LMS required, but league management has to submit it. Bryce looking down the barrel to make it a 1-1.
Just
Indeed
drills
he
it
does.
to him. Just drills it from 7 feet away, no problem.
What kind of system does the APA use? They use their own point system, as does just about every league out there. They all have their ways of determining players' skill and ability. Fargo rate's just another one that seems to have been more adopted throughout the world, and I'm pretty sure the reason behind that is it has no real association to a league. It wasn't a league guy that developed Fargo. It was a gentleman by the name of Mike Page. The reason it's called a Fargo rate is he is from Fargo, North Dakota. That was where it originated and kind of took off like wildfire.
Mixed up the brakes there. You know what you got to do right now if you're Bryce?
Go re-rack.
Oh, because he's breaking head ball, right?
Yes.
Aaron's breaking second. Aaron racked, you know, with maybe not paying much attention to
The head ball. Yeah, you got to go check that rack.
If you're going to break head ball, you got to go check, yeah. Big time, you got to watch this not open up very much.
Yeah, there you go. Kristen says Aaron is 34.
Oh, your guess was pretty good.
That was not bad.
Oh, he mishit it, went straight back through the pack off the head ball, and it opened perfectly.
It's a little bit that 14-9. I don't know if you can see enough of the 9 to make it into the side pocket.
Yeah, that's going to be.
If he goes
tricky.
low ball, 3 ball is there. So do you break the 3 right now?
Well,
3 and the 4?
The 4. So, I mean, you could
kind of punch in, hit the 4, hope to hit the 3 out.
Move the 15 out of the way.
That's even a better shot.
But can you maintain shape on like the 5 ball when you do that?
Either the 5 or come out past 4 for the 1.
Yeah, like hit the top side of it, and come out past it. Because moving one of those balls is good. I get the 3 always banks.
It does.
Is what I would have first looked at. If I move the 4, I can always bank the 3 later, but you hate to bank balls if you don't have to. Right?
Hey, Raman, this is your final.
It. He draws into it and moves it.
How about perfect? Will perfect do, Ben?
It's a little off angle, but this is pretty good.
You can just roll ahead, maybe shoot the gap between the 8-3 or go beyond the 3, beyond the 8.
I think he should have shot the 3 first.
Yeah, he tried to go beyond the 8 for the 1 ball.
He was straight in this corner, in the bottom left corner on the 3, and then he could have used the 2 to get on that 4 ball. It's just a weird angle on the 4. Trying to get on the 1 was touchy.
Yep. And so for everybody's comments that doesn't have the share button, make it happen. At some point throughout this rack, we'll choose a shot. If that player makes the shot, they earn $50, which opens up the potential for you as the viewer to also earn $50, but you need that share badge. Share the stream, make it public. You will earn that badge with a potential of making $50.
Just like Dean Warren there. Got that nice little share badge. An AP.
Philip can't just type shared. You need the sheriff badge.
Yeah.
Got to make the. Look at this.
This guy's a wizard, man. This guy, he's just a pure shot maker. I love it.
That shot deserves the emoji. What a shot. Look at him. Look at him go. No problem, he says. You think you got me where you want me. Watch me get out of jail.
And at this point, he's like, shape.
Yeah, what?
What do I need shape for?
Wow.
Why don't I just get over here and I'll just pot this ball?
Yeah,
and I'll just pot the next ball.
Yeah, well, just put the 8 in the right-hand side pocket past the 15 and call it a game done.
Crazy.
Jeez,
Yeah,
unreal.
In the heart, you know.
And this is why he is your A-side winner. And Aaron's looking down a very tall task.
It's a little tight because he went over and looked at it.
Sure did. A little tight, but I'll just punch it in there.
Wow.
Call that game done. Holy cow. Wow. That is crazy.
Yeah.
What an out.
So you just give him the $50 and then pick
Right.
a viewer or what?
Just for the whole run, never mind the shot.
Or is he playing so good that he doesn't need the $50? He's about to win $6,500.
Yeah, what does he care about $50?
It's like $50. Oh,
Yeah,
thanks.
watch here. Look at see all these brown ones?
Let me just put it in between all these brown bills.
Oh, wow.
You're going to see a picture later of like 65 brown bills and 1 red bill.
It'll be 2 green and a purple.
Yeah, it might not even be a red. We'll just throw 3 bills in there. Or
Wow.
4.
I'll tell you what, did Price come to play tonight or what? You're going to try to take my $6,500? You got a fight coming your way.
Dean wants to know if it goes to the second set, is it still a race of 7? It is.
It is, yep.
Because it was 7 on both sides. The only time it'd be a different race is if the B side was a lower race. Kevin Coleman, you're good. We got you.
Yeah,
covered.
we got you.
You're fine.
Yeah.
We're going to make an exception for Kevin Coleman. He's tried.
Oh, yeah, a little bit of a cluster going on here. Does 10 go past the 8 to the bottom left-hand corner? That'll give you the option to break out the 9 anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, caught it thick, but still messy.
Might have been the best thing he could do.
Absolutely.
Miss early. Was it early enough, though?
Yeah, what do you do if you're Bryce here?
I know
I
you
mean,
don't play
I
a
don't
safety.
even want to guess anymore.
I know you don't play it safe. Like it doesn't cross your mind right now.
No.
We've all
if you're
been that
Bryce,
spot.
are you kidding me?
We've all been that spot
After-
where you're just dialed and you're like, safety never crosses your mind. You're like,
Yeah.
how am I going to bank these 3 balls and break out these other 3 clusters when I bank, you know?
Dean, the $50 shot is something that either Ben or I will announce when it's difficult. And if that player makes the shot, they win $50, and we'll give $50 away to a viewer as well. So long as your volume is on, you won't miss out.
And the key is, if we told you when it was, it wouldn't be as much fun.
Right?
So it could just be at any time. You
Yeah.
just got to always be watching.
I could do it right now.
And Laura, if you shared earlier, if you don't have the badge, doesn't count. Got to have the badge. Because
There's
the
more
only way,
Facebook pages to share to.
and it's the only way we can go through everyone and see. You know, the badge has to come up so we can see. And it's going to help Pool a lot to get it shared as much as possible.
Sam, if it's acting up for you, try backing out, close it, and reopen.
So when Bryce missed that ball, he got super lucky. He ended up freezing on the 1. And then look at this. Aaron gets
Ball in
unlucky
hand.
and pushes the 6 up there where it's super useful for Bryce.
But which way do you attack it? Do you go 6 first to break everything out?
Oh, how about this? How about the 5 goes and you break the
5
4?
breaks the 4. 1 will break the 3.
1 will break the 3.
And you know what? Based on his last performance, I'm calling this out. If he breaks out that 4 ball,
Yeah, he's probably running out. Yeah.
good, game over.
Oh, yeah.
Brandon getting in with the sharer badge. Oh, he missed the breakout on the 4.
Well, maybe he wasn't trying to. Maybe the 4-6 combo is available, or even the 4 once you remove the 6. Only he knows.
Maybe the 4 goes once the 6 is gone.
That's what I'm saying. Once you remove the 6, the 4, it does go. Looking at the
Do you
table,
try to super juice this and break the 3 out right here?
you can't.
Oh, you could.
No.
If you hit that with
Only if you
inside?
clip the 15 ball. Because on the diamond, you have to cut it more. On the valley, you could like shoot it into the horn, cheat it, and draw it.
Yeah.
But on the
If you
diamond,
put an extreme right-hand spin on that?
the problem is then you have to hit it thinner because with the right spin, you're not cutting it enough anymore.
Yeah. And I would just
Just shoot
angle
it
it
into
just
the
to miss the
horn.
14 ball into the rail first
Oh, I know
and
the
then break into the
I know
9.
the shot you're talking about, but it's extremely tough from
Super
there.
tough for sure.
This way, like we said at the start, the 1 to break this. This is nice. Oh, look at this.
Wow.
He's running good.
Wow.
Good things happen when you play aggressive pool too, right? When you're,
Yeah.
taking on the shots,
Yep.
good things happen.
Indeed. And if you don't have the share badge, it just means that when you shared, you need to make that share public. Oh, a rare open table miss out of Bryce. Do you roll forward on the 9 for the 12 to the right side?
Yeah, that's, boy, you hate that shot.
Oh,
gotta
you do.
flirt with the corner to get proper.
Touchy, touchy. Or do you just take the 9 ball stun there, take the 10 to the right-hand side, and then set yourself for a bank on the 12?
That's no fun either, right?
It's tough no matter what.
That sucks either way, yeah. So you
Yeah.
just, you probably roll through like he tried to. Knowing if, you don't quite get there, you just got to make a pot. Just pot this ball and leave yourself a shot, right? Bryce is going to take a look, but I don't think it's that close.
I don't think so.
He doesn't think so either.
Yeah, that was a pretty quick walk over, walk back.
Never hurts a check.
Well, and what surprises me is they're both playing just completely fearless, and there's $2,200 on the line.
Yeah.
They don't show a sign of jittery. They're not nervous. They're just here to play.
I think they're both happy to be in this spot. It's been such a long tournament. It's like, now I'm guaranteed over $4,000. I'm thrilled no matter how this finishes.
Oh.
There's no loser here.
You gotta love it when they start free stroking and just going at it.
Well, it's a fun style. That was a really good pot.
Oh yeah, such a stroke on Aaron. I am envious.
James on the YouTube wants to know if he has a badge. No. You have to go to Facebook, James, if only for a minute. Get yourself a badge.
Indeed.
Then you can go back and watch on YouTube again.
Well, and then when you hear us announce, jump back onto Facebook. Be the first one to comment.
Yeah. It's going to be the only way. Might have to find a shot soon before this is over.
Yeah, right?
So it's not the
It's going to
final
be
April.
over before we blink.
They're already through 4 games in, 25 minutes. Pretty good.
Fearlessness. I love it.
That's fun.
Hill. Well, the way they're trading blows back and forth, it definitely has the making of a Hill. And then if Aaron wins that Hill battle, guess what? It's a treat because we get to do it all over again. Hill double set would be amazing.
Looks like a lot of people are giving up on their Facebook trying to get the badge. Just won't work, you know?
Yeah, it's either when you share it, you've got to share it publicly. If you have set your personal settings to not share publicly, then you have to go and change those settings. Then the share public will show up. Race to 7. Each set, should it go to another set?
And Chris wants to know what's the payouts. There's a $2,200 difference in prize money here. Or $2,300?
23.
42 to 65.
Yeah, 28. No,
42, 65, 23.
23.
You can tell it's getting late.
No,
when
is it ever?
Grant slips on the math, you know,
Yeah,
because
I'm usually not slipping on math.
usually you're right on the ball. It's part of your job.
It is part of my job. In every job that I have.
Yeah, the biggest part too, right?
Every job I have. Jam Up is math.
Yeah.
Q Sports Live is math. Contracting.
But especially
math.
the contracting.
Yeah.
That's like constantly.
Jeff, you do have the sharer badge. Joey has the sharer badge.
That's the one we're looking for.
That's the one.
That's the one, people. That way we know you guys are supporting us by sharing it.
That's
how
right.
you support us.
And
We're not asking for a pay-per-view. We're not
No,
asking for that.
heavens no.
All we want out of you, rather than money, like we'll give you money.
Listen, I'm
So-
reaching into my pocket personally
Just gotta share.
to give money out. The only thing I ask is earn yourself a sharer badge
Yeah,
and you're qualified.
And
I
that-
think that's a fair trade.
absolutely. And that badge is the only way we can like really keep track of it well, right?
Yeah. Oh, nice play off the 6 and got unlucky with it.
Got the worst of it there.
He sure did.
Extremely unlucky.
Ramen has a share badge.
Ramin, my man. He was here earlier,
Indeed.
shooting some 9-ball.
Well, and he played the exact right shot to play it off the 6 ball to open up the pocket for the 10. But,
Just extremely unlucky.
really unlucky.
Bryce was over there leaning like, come on.
Wow. What kind of a stroke do you have to put on this 9 ball to get to the 10 ball? Through the 1 ball, nonetheless.
The kind of stroke that never works.
Do you top this with extreme right hand cue ball?
I think he's
Hope
right.
to avoid the 4?
I think he's right to maybe play draw. You're going to like hit the left side of the 1 and then maybe draw off the left side rail after the 1. That's so hard. I don't really like pushing the 9 onto the 4 because holding on there probably won't do you any good. Top through
Wow.
the 1.
Does he get the window between the 8-6 to bank it?
Maybe to bank it. See the side view. See the
Let's
side
go
view.
side view indeed, sir.
Oh yeah, he's got it. He's got enough.
All day long and twice on
Whatever.
Sunday evenings.
Whatever. This guy's unbelievably good. Both these guys.
Oh
holy
my
cow.
gosh.
This is solid.
Could you ask for anything better on a Sunday evening, guys?
This is
Really?
really solid pool. Like for this level. I know I said it last match too. Like these guys are pretty dialed in because they've been playing for 2 days straight and practicing for 2 months straight leading up to this, but they're still both playing exceptionally well.
Unbelievable. Timothy, you've got a sharer badge, so you're good. What? What a show these two are putting on. Could you ask for a better final?
Sick pool for sure. This is great. This is great.
These 580s are showing up the above caliber players. This is how you play pool. This is how it's done.
James Brinson, he's like, I'm not playing any Canadians with a low Fargo. It's like these guys just ruined it for every low-ranked Canadian.
Yeah, you just ruined all your action.
Every time you say like 5.36 or 5.47, they're gonna have flashbacks of like these incredible shots.
Yeah, and Barb, you hit it on the head. No fear, 100% forward aggression.
It's my favorite.
This is what pool needs, right here. These two gentlemen, this is how pool's played.
It's my favorite.
This is how you do it. Reminds me of a young fella that I know kind of sitting beside me. He might have a name of Ben Francis.
Just be fearless and aggressive and creative.
Yeah.
I learned all those things from other players, you know. But then play quick is like something that's easier to watch. But also the less thought can help a lot, you know.
It can. Oh, unlucky there for Bryce. How did he go through all of that?
Except on shots like that.
Yeah.
You could maybe just use the extra second to just make sure where the cue ball is going. But
For sure.
minus like one or two odd shots, both of their pace is really good.
Kyle asking, are these guys masters? No. These are 580 and under Fargo rated players.
Soon to be masters.
Soon to be. Sorry, just got here. How much is it that they are playing for, JC? First place is just a small, buttery, smooth $6,500. Second place, a mere pittance of $4,200.
There's JC and I out there grinding away for like 20s and 50s. And JC knows where I'm at. Thank you, Barb.
I would agree, Miss Barb. You and I tend to agree on a lot of different topics, and that is certainly one of them. Now, Ben, don't let that go to your head. Don't make me move over.
I never do.
I know you don't.
I never would. There was a Schmal Smutta, Laura.
There was a
Apparently we're allowed to call it an
meeting.
auction.
Yeah, player auction. There was.
There was. We just don't like to talk about it too
That's right. But I can tell you, first place player auction cash pays $1,150.
And Min, yes, it is a true double dip. So
We could watch this twice.
Aaron's in good shape here.
He is.
He's got some pressure on Bryce, and Bryce hasn't felt a lot of pressure in this tournament.
I agree.
He's been steamrolling a lot of people, right?
I agree. He's playing the 10 ball off the rail, off the 4.
Like he won.
Oh, he called the bank shot.
That was pretty close. But it should be noted, like Bryce played Aaron in the A final and won 7-1.
Yes.
It was like 45 minutes.
Yep. And he ran around the table.
So this is the first time he's maybe felt a little heat on him, you know?
I agree.
I think the match before that he won like 7-3 or 7-4. Wasn't that close, right?
Yep.
Now all of a sudden he's looking down the barrel of 4-2.
Well, and I love it because...
Could change the way he plays a little bit.
Yeah, and Aaron's not taking nothing for granted, but I'll tell you what, is he playing ultra aggressive. He's taking what he learned playing Bryce the first time and going, all right, you showed me the first time.
Two can play that
Now
game.
it's my turn.
Yeah, two can play that game.
I love it.
Like stalking.
Oh,
stalking
yeah, he
around.
is so hungry.
Yeah,
And I love it.
you can smell it.
Are these guys both from Calgary? Yes and no. Originally, Bryce was from Calgary, moved to Vancouver, and now he's back. He's playing at a Drumheller, so about 45 minutes northwest of Calgary. However, Aaron is from the Edmonton area, 3 hours north of Calgary.
Sounds like he's closer to Cold Lake, so about 7 hours. 7 hours from Calgary north. Aaron is.
Kevin, let me tell you, Sunday night football ain't got nothing on this match.
And I assume John is like making a funny there. Very poor standard. With the fun laughing emojis after, because it's like an incredible standard, right? For sure they would watch it. This is great.
Of course. We have a few viewers from the England area. We are followed by 60 some odd countries. I lost count. 60 some odd countries around the world. Which begs the question, we have 383 viewers on Facebook, another 103 on YouTube. Let's hear it, guys. Where are you watching from? The couch does not count. Where are you tuned in from? We were all over the map earlier. Let's see how far of a reach we're at this time.
Tough table for Bryce to be at right now. You'd rather your opponents at the table right now.
Indeed.
Get
Minnesota.
some stuff out of the way.
Yep. Calgary, Indiana. My truck driving home, says CJ. Saskatoon. Holy cow, they're going quick. Idaho, Illinois, Redcliffe, Portland, Penticton.
Forgot there's 400 people watching, you know.
Yeah, right? Careful what you ask for.
Flooded.
Manitoba.
Well, actually, these solids aren't laying too bad for Bryce here. He could make quick work of this. It's more open than I thought from where his cue ball just was.
Dave Pim, Philippines. So lots all over the United States. Lots, of course, from the province of Alberta. Jim, Arkham Prison. Batman put me here. Sunderland, England.
Alex Walker. Guess who's back? We would guess, but it says your name, Alex. I don't know. It's
Right?
these people from Montana, they're a little slow. You know?
Well, you know, they go jackalope hunting.
Still looking for the elusive jackalope.
Well, good luck finding the jackalope there, Alex.
Hopefully they'll let us across the border one of these days, Alex, and we'll play a tournament in your neck of the woods again. And go jackalope hunting.
And go
yes.
jackalope hunting. It'll be a long, boring day without a sighting, but we'll go.
Oh,
San
look at
Antonio.
the deceleration on that stroke. He barely got to the horn. Otherwise, he wasn't getting a rail.
Yeah. Yikes.
Yeah, Ty says Aaron is from Cahiwin.
Still a little bit messy, this table is. But if there's a guy that can pull it out, it's going to be the guy at the table. Nice little nudge on the 10 to shove that over the side pocket.
Yeah.
The issue really is the 12, 11, 9. Do you swing at it here, Ben? Go a couple of rails around with the 11?
If I'm him, I do, because I can't do any wrong, right?
Yeah.
Like, everything's going right.
Is that 11, 8, 9 wired up? Let's have a look. We have another camera angle, you know?
He didn't do himself any favors there, pushing the 10 into the 12.
Yeah, and it does not appear that that 11, 8, 9 is wired up.
Yeah, he's in a little bit of trouble now, and the safe is not so easy.
Mm-hmm.
So before he shot that ball over the pocket, I was thinking use the 12, because he had the 10 over the side, blocking that side relatively. So I think he could have used the 12 to make the 2 and send the cue ball over behind the 9.
Yeah, I agree.
And if he got it wrong, he's only leaving the 4, but the 10 blocks the side.
Mm-hmm.
And the 8's still in a weird spot because you just overtook that pocket.
Yep.
So I think even though everything's working out really good for him, might have been a little risky to go into those balls.
Philip, guess what, my man? You now have a sharer badge. That's how you do it.
Yeah, just had to share it 4 times. That's okay. Sometimes you gotta just
Stick with it.
you gotta share it like to 3 different groups plus
Well,
your own page.
well, here's the thing. Sometimes you have to earn that sharer badge the same as I earned the money to give away to you.
There you go. Hard work. Although sharing 4 times isn't that. Grant had to break his back
I sure did.
for that $100 or $50.
Look at this out. Bryce Powell getting the job done, bringing it back within one.
Just another example of blink, and Bryce is out.
Right? Just like that.
That was a really big game
That was, yeah.
because it was 2-2. Aaron won 2 games in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Bryce kind of stopped the bleeding there,
Indeed. We got to give a shout out here, guys. Mitch Map Attack, local Calgary boy. If you are in the Calgary or surrounding area in need of a new or used vehicle, make sure you give him a call. 403-863-4122. He will hook you up. Part of CMP Classic Chevrolet Cadillac Buick. Also, maybe send him an email. mmapattack@cmpauto.com.
Cue ball got lost here. He's pretty far away from all those balls.
Indeed. Well, there you go, Raman. Now you know the guy to call if you need a truck. Mitch Map Attack.
Yeah, Mark's brother. Mark, you're running the tournament.
Warren, of course, you have a sharer badge.
You're in.
There has to be, Ben, with the layout of this table, there has to be a shot in this.
You're gonna pick the shot.
I thought we.
No, it's your money.
Well, that doesn't matter. I rely on your skill and knowledge.
Okay, we're gonna try to find a shot. We're gonna spend some serious time in this rack. I was gonna string everyone along if it went to a second set. So
I just want to be sure, because if I say I'm going to give away $50, I want to make
no.
sure I give it away.
we'll give it away even if it has to be like, right at the end.
Right? If he makes this straight in shot,
Or if he gets out. If he
Yeah,
makes
or
this
if he gets
incredible out to
Yeah.
win the tournament.
oh yeah,
But I would still like a good shot too.
Yes.
But if it comes down to it, yeah, it's like if he gets out from here, that can be a little touch and go too. Then he doesn't get out, but he gets another chance, and it's like, well, did he win it? I don't know.
well, that opened it up a little bit.
He wasn't playing that ball that he made.
Talk about advantage for Bryce here. The only trouble now
There isn't
is
any.
none.
The only trouble, and you bring up a good point.
There is no
trouble.
trouble.
Is there's no trouble. That's actually a good point because easy to overthink it.
It really is.
You don't know how many times I run into that.
Oh, it's so easy.
I wish there was just one tough ball that I had to break out. So
Yes.
I only had one way to go.
Correct.
Instead, I got 4 ways to go, and
Yeah.
I can't figure out which one is the
It's
easiest.
exactly these tables that I miss on.
Yep. Because you get careless too, right? You think you can be anywhere, and then, man.
Eli, if yourself or anybody is looking to get some advertising done through Q Sports Live, send a message to the Q Sports Live Facebook page. We'll get back to you. We'll let you know exactly how we can make that happen for you. You can be seen locally as well as around the world. Alex, why don't you overthink your shots when you play me then?
Kevin had an
Oh,
interesting
poor Alex.
question there too. He said, if you could, $500 entry for $6,500 or $85 for $1,250.
500.
Well, obviously you want to
All
win
day.
the more money. But let's just say there's an $85 entry every month.
Oh, I'd be in.
For sure, I'm taking that.
Yeah.
Over, because then you're going to have 6. It's going to be pretty close to the same, right?
Mhm.
And I'd rather have a shot at, but ultimately you're looking for, and I tell players this all the time, if you're not getting 10 to 1 on your money, it's not much worth playing.
I agree.
Right. So in both those situations, you're getting more than 10 to 1 on your money. It's a good bet.
Mm-hmm.
So you should be happy playing either one.
Yep. And are we starting to see the simplicity of this rack come into play here? He's got to be able to hold this shot for the 9 ball.
He nudged the 1 in the way of the 8 earlier.
Yep.
And changed everything. And does he have the stroke to draw into the 1 here? Because that's pretty much where he needs his cue ball.
Uh-oh.
This is not going to be good.
Nope.
But
this is going to... God, where do you play? Do you play in behind the 3 for a safe? Or do you just bank it home like he did the first couple of racks?
You're going to bank this. You're going to go for it.
You got to go double bank here then. Because you're going to have to bank the 8 ball.
Yeah. Well, he's cut it in from over there before.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the Ginsu that he laid on us earlier today.
He might just cut it in.
Yeah. Min's asking, how do you get the $50? Ben and I will choose a shot throughout this match that we feel is particularly noteworthy. If the player makes the shot, that player will earn themselves $50. Not that that's going to mean much to either one of these guys. But if they make that shot, we'll indicate on the stream. And the next person to comment after that indication that has the sharer badge will also earn themselves $50 just for tuning in and watching some really great pool on a Sunday evening.
50 Canadian dollars. People don't get excited. It's only like 13.
Let's not get it twisted, all right? I can't afford 50 USD. That's like 6,000 Canadian.
Yeah, it's too much money. Then you'd be like paying out prize money in this
right?
tournament.
Yeah, like it's crazy.
Too much. And it wasn't going to be that bank because he cut it.
Yeah.
Or tried to cut it, I should say.
Yeah.
Actually did not cut it at all.
No doubt.
Because he didn't hit the ball.
He missed it. John Duncan, my good man, how are you? It has been a minute.
And that giveaway could be in this set. Or
it could be in the next one.
If Aaron wins this, there's going to be another set. And we might just keep you guys waiting.
We may.
And sharing.
Yes.
Biggest thing is keep you guys sharing.
Yeah. And this is a 7-foot table. A diamond bar box, also known as 4 1/4 inch pockets, and obviously Simonis cloth.
Oh, this is a really good shot. Actually, he was pretty far away there, so he had to reach a lot. And then close to the object ball, so it was hard to get a lot of spin out of the cue ball.
He's got the stroke, though.
He did really well.
Yeah, he sure did.
The shot before was extremely tough. And then you see what he did there?
He slow rolled with inside.
Well, he could have loaded it up with inside and tried to get further over, but he's like, yeah, I'm potting from everywhere.
On that shot, I think I actually, instead of playing inside, I like going 2 rails and go back on top of the 8 ball.
Yeah, you could go behind it.
Back
shoot
to the top end of the table.
Pocket.
Yeah. Oh, I just go shoot that in, go 2 rails.
Yeah,
8 ball down to the bottom right
in the same
corner.
pocket. Yeah, in the same pocket as your last
yes,
ball.
Correct.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. So Aaron with a 5-3 lead here.
Yeah, of course, Kevin. You go into McDonald's, you can go for quite a few places with $50.
You can eat a lot of McDonald's.
No doubt. I'll have one of everything, especially especially in the US. Your prices in McDonald's is cheap like borscht.
Well, it should be. Their dollar is worth, a lot
600
more,
Canadian.
Right? Yeah. True double dip, Alex. That is correct, sir.
Oh, there you go, Kevin. Now you're talking. Buying the Jam Up gear? Whew. I don't know if you guys have been to Jam Up Apparel site as of late. If you haven't, you gotta go check it out. There is so much going on Jam Up Apparel right now. Insanity. Not only do they have the billiard clothing that you're all accustomed to, but face masks. If you own a business, they can do custom face masks. Getting into business apparel as well, custom branded apparel for businesses. There is so much going on, tons of new designs. If you haven't been, go check them out. jamupapparel.com.
Bryce is going to try to spin this 11 in.
Get me some dressed up poutine. For $50, that better be a big bag of poutine.
That's really dressed up, yeah.
Right?
He did spin that ball in nicely.
Does Jam Up have a shirt that says Ben Francis 7, Alex Walker 0?
We are going to
in brackets twice.
I'm going to make one and send it to you.
Absolutely.
So you should get a knock on your door like in a couple weeks. Yeah.
Right.
You'll know who it is.
Right? Surprise.
He'll just hang his head when he sees a Jam Up package.
He sure will. What's going on, Gord? We appreciate it, as always. Long time supporter of Q Sports Live.
Man, Bryce did all the work there.
Sure did.
Got the balls in the open, then missed.
Yeah, but he missed good. 9 balls sitting in the pocket. 2 and 3 are tough.
The 3 might go off the 9, and it looks like it's pretty available to me.
I don't know. I think this is one of those shots that you were saying
Where it
earlier.
squeezes.
Yep.
It can. So play a two-way cue ball, maybe? Can you, like, hit this with top inside and send the cue ball, like, up to the top rail?
I don't know.
Softly? Is that worth it? Yeah, it's too soft,
See,
right?
there it is. The squeeze rejection.
These diamond tables, they just do that so much.
Yeah, I don't know if, you know, Eli, I think you're 100% correct. I don't know whether he seems 100% focused. I think he's about 95. He knows he's in the driver's seat, right? I don't think he's as laser focused as what he was to win the hot seat.
You know what? It's like 4 hours later.
Yeah.
So hard. It's so hard when it's that much later.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I said that while they were playing the hot seat. I'm like, the winner of this has to sit for so long.
Yep.
While the other guy just plays.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Charlie, that's awesome. Then I hope Charlie's the winner. I won't force that.
If he's got quick fingers.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Adam. Much appreciated.
Oh, I'm really surprised Bryce hit that combo so hard. You need to hit it like pocket weight and just keep the 12 hanging around the pocket. Now that the 12 came out, he doesn't really have a shot here.
I think he was trying to go off the 3.
Flick the 3 on the way
Flick
into
the
the
3
ball.
on the way into the ball. Yeah.
It's a little risky too.
It is.
But that would have maybe shot the 12 over to the left side of the table rather than where it is now.
Mm-hmm.
Just going to drill this bank and call it a day.
Yep. Grueling weekend for players and commentators. I'll tell you this. If you've watched Q Sports Live when we were down in Vegas, and it was Ben and I, and we covered the ACS Las Vegas Championships, had 4 days off, and then went straight into the VNEA Championships. We were down in Vegas for 28 days with a 5-day break in between, and we put in 18 hours on average every single day.
That was crazy.
So,
not to mention we played.
We did play. We attempted to play.
Hey,
you played.
I
I
played.
only attempted to play.
Yeah.
But that's the kind of grueling hours. A long weekend like this, no problem.
This is only 2 days.
Yeah,
This
this is
isn't so bad.
child's play.
I played all day
But
yesterday while Grant sat here, mind you, so it's just, a little easier for me. I was on my feet.
But I certainly do appreciate the sentiment in the comment.
Yeah, Philip says we're his 2 favorite people to listen to while watching pool. Thank you, Philip.
Oh, no doubt. That's a big statement because there's a lot of really great commentators out there.
Is there ever?
Who would be your favorite commentator, Ben?
I don't know. I've been
Besides me. I mean, I know I was naturally your number one choice.
Of course. That wasn't even going to be like a question. You know?
Right? That's why I said it before you had time to answer.
Right now, it's Jeremy.
Jeremy
It's gotta
Jones.
be Jeremy
You
Jones.
bet. I would agree 100%.
But still a close second. And then my favorite of all time is Jim White. He's
Yeah.
just been great.
Yeah.
And he's
Super.
from Calgary. I
Yes.
cannot stress this enough.
Yes, and super, super nice guy. Jim and I get along phenomenally well.
He's a fantastic guy. And he's always been so good for pool. Such a great ambassador for the game. You know?
Oh, totally.
But yeah, from Calgary. I was born and raised here. Like I love anybody that's from here. That's great.
Should do the Moscone Cup
Made it
for
big
us. Richard, let me tell you, would I be in heaven?
We're a little ways off of that.
Oh, I'd love it. Could you imagine you and I on the Moscone Cup?
You know, we could do a better job than Sky and Billy.
Yeah, yeah. I can't play better than them, but I might have 'em- I might have the edge on commentary.
Yeah, those guys are not allowed, around microphones for a little while. Raw Hannah, another great one. Yeah, Johnny Hendrick says.
We'll be getting that $50 back somehow. Whenever I meet you guys, I'll buy lunch and a couple of refreshments. Aw, Kevin, you the man. You don't have to do that. I don't expect that. The reason why I do stuff like this, honestly, and you can ask Benny sitting beside me, I really didn't think about it until I think it was yesterday morning before we even started. It was maybe an hour before we started, not even. And the reason I like to do it is for you guys. You've supported us. I've been a part of Q Sports Live now for 4.5, maybe 5 years. And I really appreciate all the support that you guys give us. You've always supported us. We've got the best fans out there, period.
For sure.
So that's why I don't mind, man. I'll reach into my pocket.
Yeah, look at Aaron go too, and he's got a lot of fans out there. He's got some support behind him. Great to see.
Mm-hmm. And I like listening to Jeremy Jones. His commentary is good, and table knowledge galore.
And it's not just table knowledge. It's like sometimes it's outside of that. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, what do you do after you miss that ball? How do you recover here?
Mhm.
How do you recover there?
It's the whole package.
It really is. Really is. Tony and Arden, what's up, guys?
Hey, what's going on, Tony and Arden? How are you? Arden came and commentated with me in Penticton, I think, or was it Nanaimo? I think it was Nanaimo.
Both, possibly.
Yeah, it could have been both.
Both, possibly. Jones is the GOAT, says Richard. Yeah,
Indeed.
I totally agree. Jones is the commentary GOAT for now.
Yes. But he's got some competition,
And we're still young, Grant.
right? Well,
Still
you're
young.
still young.
You're still in commentary years.
In commentary years, I'm young. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bless your heart, sir.
Commentary years, you're very young.
Oh, my God, Gord, the Nookie Cookie stream. Oh, my God.
Nah, you couldn't talk about that. Then you'd be like Sky and Billy.
Right? Oh, my gosh. Were you part of Q Sports Live when we did that stream?
Unfortunately.
That thing was absolutely epic.
Alex wants to know if the borders are open yet. They are not.
You can get through. They've relaxed the restrictions or the
For
travel
now.
restrictions for now. Also the quarantine restrictions for now. That may change as of Monday. But the problem is, if they change those while you're away, look at this shot.
Wow.
Look at the thin cut on that shot.
Mark standing here, he's like, yeah. Yeah, that was probably too good.
Yeah, heat a man. Heat a man.
Wow.
But
Wow.
yeah, what a stream that was.
Can't believe how good he hit that ball.
Oh, Steve, I agree. That was I was on all kinds of high on life,
You were
sleep
just so
deprived.
tired. Yeah, just
I
so
was
tired.
completely wiped out. And if there's one thing I know is when I get overly sleep deprived, I can bring the funnies like almost nobody can, and that was one for the ages.
Kevin, we greatly appreciate it, sir. All the support over the 3 years. Only left side audio, by the way. Johnny, it sometimes cuts in and out here.
And Kevin, man, like Ben said, thank you very much. And one of these days, we will make it down to Wisconsin. That is an absolute pool state.
Yeah, somebody else says Earl Strickland commentary. Actually, I turned a friend onto that recently. I was like, you need to listen to this. It's good stuff.
Earl Strickland on commentary is actually funny.
He drops some knowledge too, and he's
He
not
sure
afraid to
does.
say what he means, which
I agree.
is underrated.
I agree.
Because a lot of people are too careful. And Earl's like in your
well,
face.
I don't know, because I tend to think I'm politically careful, but I also like to tell it like it is. If you missed, you missed.
Yeah, Earl's pretty brash with it. He's like, he made the wrong choice there.
Yeah. Thomas, who's on the A side, Bryce Powell is the winner of the A side.
And as it sits right now, it looks like we're going to see a second set, folks.
It depends what he does with this one ball. That one ball is not in an ideal position.
He's in control, though.
Well, I mean, really, you can't leave a safety for Bryce here.
No, use
The one rail off is always there.
Use the 6 or the 7 to break the 1 to go into that ball. He's running good, and so you just got to keep it up, you know?
Yep.
Be brave and just play the shot.
Yep. And why don't you use a side camera often? Usually we have, so I'll show you this real quick. Oh no. So we do have this camera. It's called the PTZ, the Pen Zoom Tilt camera. We can kind of zoom or go wherever it is that we want to go. We can zoom in tight on a bunch of things, but typically this view, we have 2 of those cameras and then the PTZ. We don't go to the PTZ very often because it doesn't have the scoreboard.
And if we put the scoreboard, then when we move the camera around, the scoreboard gets in the way, like if we were to zoom in on a shot or something.
Yeah.
David's like, what's that? That's what you amateurs need to watch out for. Earl says that way too much.
I agree.
He's right.
Yeah.
Earl's constantly like, you amateurs.
He cut this in before.
Didn't even come close that time. I think he hit the rail before the side pocket.
Yep. And I'm running into the same problem in this stream as what I did the last. I get so ingrained in what I'm doing, I don't realize that my feet are asleep. Again.
Gotta move him a little. This could be over pretty quick, though.
It could be. We could go second set.
We'll see if these guys want to take a little break. If not, we'll just leave it running. They can just go.
Yeah, you bet. I think we leave it running no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just let it run. If they go for a quick 5-minute break, I'll put the break emoji.
I doubt they will. I mean, they're probably going to. If I'm them, either one of these guys.
I think Bryce might take a quick little break.
He could, but I'm thinking, let's go. It's 10 o'clock. You know, I've been here since yesterday at 10 o'clock.
Yep.
But let's get it done, right?
Give the people what they want. Oh, my. Doesn't want to overcook it.
He's okay. A little bit of nerves near the finish line, but he's going to pot this.
Yeah, no problems.
Just not missing.
Set number 1. Going to Aaron.
Oh, yeah. Bryce just said, yeah, I'm going to take a break.
Yep. So we're gonna leave the stream up, guys. I'm gonna go take a quick little break here as well. We'll put them on the clock with the emoji. But I'm gonna go take a quick little break. We're gonna leave the stream up and going. Don't go anywhere. We will be back for set number 2.
We'll reset the scoreboard
Indeed.
to
Do that
zeros.
before I head out. There we go. And I'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. They are ready to rock and roll. Set number 2. This is it. So if you have not shared the stream publicly, I suggest doing that now. We will find a shot in one of these racks to give away some cash.
This is it, guys. Make sure you tell your friends that tuned out during that little 5-minute break that we're back.
Right?
Give it an extra share. Grabin says he should have been in this match.
And we're rough.
Good look for low ball here.
It is. And you know what? For Bryce to get up and just crack him shows me he's ready to go. He's ready to play. Still no fear.
I'll tell you what, Bryce has looked unstoppable this whole tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron just knocked him down a big peg. And
I
now
agree.
the favorite here is Aaron by, like, I'm going to say about 2-1.
Look at this shot.
Drops
Look
on the 2, nice.
at that shot. Nudges the 9. Perfect.
He's like a 2-1 favorite in my eyes right now.
I would agree.
And not only because he won, the first set of the final, because he played a match before that to get there.
Yeah,
like he's warmed
he's
up,
just
he's dialed
stroking
in.
good. And he's already got that smooth, buttery stroke working for him. Put that in dead stroke. Put that with confidence.
Yeah, whoever taught this guy to cue through the ball did really well.
No doubt.
Yeah, I noticed it was like within the first 3 shots I saw him shoot today. I was like, holy cow, he's finishing through the ball really nice.
Mm-hmm.
His timing is perfect.
Didn't want that 11 to nudge up to the 5 ball.
Now he's got to draw and get on the 5 here.
Do you take the 7 first and use the 8?
Draw off the 8 a little.
Mm-hmm.
Little risky. If you don't get perfect on the 5,
It is.
you're going to push the 11 in the way of the 1. It's going to become a nightmare. But
No risk, no reward.
if you go the other way, you shoot the 1, you try to get on the 5. If you don't get perfect,
You're in Hertzville.
I like it better that way because you can get on the 7 in the top right or the bottom right. So it's like, or he's going to play the 7 first. I didn't know he had enough angle to do that. And I don't know if he did because he didn't get there.
Mm-hmm. They are even in matches, yes, but the one prior really doesn't matter in this set. You favor the guy that wins the first set.
Yeah, and like Richard said, the long break that Bryce had was a huge disadvantage.
Completely. That's always the tough part about winning the A side. That's why you more often than not see the double dip.
And you'll still take that and second place over grinding through the third place match.
Of course.
Trying to get to the final,
course. And just a small chunk of change that they're playing for, a difference of $2,300 in prize money. First place taking home $6,500. Second place going to take home 42.
So
Small pittance.
What do you think if he somehow makes this ball? Is that worthy?
Do you? Yes, absolutely.
gotta be worthy,
Let's
right?
do it. I think he goes into this almost break speed and plays it off the 11 to the top.
If he makes
left.
it, it's the $50 shot. All right, keep looking.
Keep looking. We're working on it.
It's got to be soon, It can't
Does
wait
have to
forever.
be soon. High, low, left, right, poke, stroke, etc.
That was the stroke you need to give it. Yeah, the high, low,
The
left,
oogly
right.
boogly
Yeah.
stroke.
The inside-outside spin.
What does Bryce do here?
Safety somehow.
Although, where do you play safe?
Knowing him, he probably just, fires at this somehow. You got to leave him the jump, really.
14 does cut.
Or if you're super brave, you spin off the 14 behind the 9. The 9, 13, 12 kind of gives you a lot of cover there.
Yeah,
Or-
but
or
that 5 is sitting so close to the hole.
just roll into the 14. Send the 11 to the rail. you're getting the rail and you use the 8 to cover the 5. If he makes the jump and gets shape.
Quick, easy jump shot.
Yeah, if he makes it and gets shape, but like what's your other option?
Cut the 14 ball.
Yeah, if it goes,
It does. I'm looking down the barrel.
It's brave and your cue ball's going the wrong way, but
I kind of put a stroke on it.
yeah, he played my shot below these balls. He had a lot of room there, and now the jump is much tougher from distance, right?
Does he have the outside edge of 5?
Not enough to spin it in. He's going to be hitting it too thin.
Wow.
Be like a small masse.
He has just paint.
Yeah, it'd be like a small masse. That's what he's doing. See, he's elevating a little here.
Just paint.
Yeah.
Look out off the 9.
He's going to get the better of it again.
He sure is.
But
yeah, he's going to be in trouble after here.
Yeah, 5 balls in nowhere land.
Yeah. Just punch the 9 cue ball off the rail and sit it. You are 100% correct, Mr. James Blackman. It is a 40-player tournament, and this is a 580 and under Fargo rated tournament. Entry fee was $500, sold out in 24 hours.
Pretty crazy.
Left a prize pool of almost $20,000 by the time he took out the $50 green admin fee. First place, oh, look at this. Just spears it to the heart.
That was textbook Bryce Powell-esque. Just spear it. Bit of a two-way shot, but
right.
Mind you, he hit it really, really good.
And I love this about his game. Finds the shot, spears it in.
Straight back to business. If I'm him, I'm thinking like I need like a 2 or 3-0 lead here.
Yes.
Just to
feel comfortable
and put the doubt in Aaron's mind.
Yeah.
Because right now Aaron's thinking like he's about to win the tournament.
Yeah.
Just won the first set, rolling through the second. I want to like put huge doubt in his mind right now.
Yeah. Oh, I think he was playing for the 15 ball. Did he get there?
Yeah, he's okay.
This is one of those shots that you can overcut this the wrong way.
It looked a little tougher on the camera.
No problem.
Yeah, I looked at the table outside the camera. It was like, it's a hanger. The Biz Buck is playing the 300 under Fargo.
There you go.
There's only going to be like 2 players though, bro.
Well, I can tell you that the lowest one here was $399.
Yeah, it was just under 400. And the highest ranked player got 4th place.
$599.
$579.
$599 was the highest.
Oh, so they came in
highest Fargo.
They came in after, yeah, okay. So the closest to 580 was Sandy at 579.
Yes.
Bryce, the first game there.
Bryce draws first blood.
And the crowd goes wild, mind you.
Just paint. I think you should have an interview with the winner. Depends, Raman, on how long this match takes.
You know what? It's tough, too. You hate to bug the guy because he's like...
Oh, he's on cloud 9. But I'll do it.
And he's trying to, like, console the loser, you know, chit-chat with the loser a
You know
little
what?
bit.
Neither one of these guys have anything to hold their head low about.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. If we have the time, I will absolutely bring them on.
Especially, if it's like a blowout and this is quick, then we're going to have lots of time. Which it has the potential to be pretty quick. I mean, we all know Bryce can run away with it.
Absolutely. What's going on, Jerry? It certainly has. It's been a minute. And if you are just joining in, guys, you need to do two things. Number one, share the stream. Number two, make sure you share the stream publicly. That will give you a sharer badge above your name. And at some point through this match, Ben and I will choose a shot. If the player makes that shot, we're going to give the player $50. Not that they need it, but it will also give the viewers a chance for somebody to win $50 as well, courtesy of Q Sports Live.
Good little shot there from Aaron to nudge the 5 and maintain shape on the 14. Now the question is,
which do you do first?
Do you combo or do you play the 13?
I'm a fan of playing the 11 into the side first, given the angle of the 10-13. I feel it's easier to control that 10 ball.
But do you play the combo next?
I do,
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind
he's
the
going
13.
the cut.
I don't mind the 13 and just back and forth. It's kind of only right spin. I don't think you need any bottom here.
Yeah. My only hang up on doing it is coming back off that rail and clipping the
clipping
the
it,
10,
which he very nearly did.
Yeah, close.
Laura wants to know, is the league going to be singles or team? It's going to be both eventually.
Yeah.
It's going to start with singles.
It'll start with singles playing the Ghost, and
Super lost. If he makes this ball, it's a $50 shot too.
Absolutely. Yeah, because I think he's going to have to go rail first, if he can even go rail first behind the 8.
It's like a 5% shot, so we should probably give him more than $50, but
yeah, he doesn't need it. But yeah, sorry, getting back to your question, we will start with the Ghost first because of the COVID restrictions. From there, we'll expand out into everything. Singles, teams, scotch doubles, all of the different games, 8-ball, 9-ball, 10-ball, 1 pocket, the whole works. We are in talks with VNEA and BCA to get them dual sanctioned, perhaps, given a conversation. Oh,
not far off.
Not far off at all.
Called the corner there. He made a good hit.
Maybe a triple sanction, but certainly starting with the Ghost first. That will open up the restrictions. If you have a table or a friend that has a table, you can still play, be competitive, win some cash, and it's good money. Based on numbers, this is the kind of stuff that you'll see us post out this week. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you've gone onto the Facebook page, hit the like button. Just following the page isn't going to do it. You need to hit the like button so that you get all the notifications. And we'll be posting out a lot of information this week. And then Ben and I will be live next weekend with a Q&A fully geared towards the questions for the Pool League.
Shirley wants to know if we're going to have divisions. Yeah, we'll have different divisions.
Yeah.
So we'll have 7-foot divisions, three different skill levels, and then we're going to have 8-foot plus. So if you have an 8-foot or a 9-foot, you'll be in a different division than the 7-foot players. Ooh, a little thin on the 8.
Gets the wobble, but it found the back of the pocket. I want to join that league with the Ghost player. Sounds awesome. Philip, I'll tell you what. Ben and I have put a gobsmacking amount of effort into coming up with the ideas, the concepts to be a little bit different than some of the other guys out there. With the reach that Q Sports Live has, being over 63 countries, it will open up immense opportunities. And I can't wait for the Q&A because I really want to dive into it. Right now is not the time because we're here to talk about the pool and the match going on, but we certainly wanted to announce it during this event, and I can't wait. I can't wait to get into the nitty-gritty details. Really looking forward to it.
Deborah with the nice clappy guy emoji. I like that. Dalton is not enjoying the sandbaggers. And these guys are shooting fire. It's awesome.
They totally are shooting fire.
Oh, I know Mike Grimm.
Of course.
You know, us West Coast players, we know Mike. The Grim Reaper, they call him.
Indeed.
Yeah, I've seen him in Spokane a couple times. West Coast tournaments.
Mm-hmm. Well, Philip, for yourself and anybody else that's interested in that league, like I said, Benny and I will be live next Sunday, a week from today. And just watch for the posts on Q Sports Live throughout the week, because let me tell you, we're really excited about it. It does start with the league, but let me tell you, we have so many plans.
Oh, like Laura says, doing it for the right reasons.
That's it.
And we've
100%.
We've always had this dream of, making pool good and structuring it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a way we can do it finally.
Yep. Well, we finally reached the size and have enough following around the world that I think it's well worth it. Not only that, the biggest motivation, and I'm sure I speak for Ben here as well, the biggest motivation that I have with what we're doing, and that stems from the league and everything else that we have coming out, the biggest reason for doing what I'm doing and what we're doing is my boys.
Yeah, it'd
right?
be nice if I could approve of them playing pool.
Well, and when they play, that it's actually a sport. It's recognized as a sport.
Structured and worthwhile.
Yeah, and the players at the top get paid to play.
Mm-hmm.
Just like any other professional sport.
Yeah.
That's what it's missing.
Yep.
I've said it. If you've listened to Q Sports Live for any time, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The biggest thing missing in the game is just pure structure.
Yeah, structure and unity. Needs some unity.
I agree.
People need to get together.
But the structure's been the biggest one for me. It's been my hang-up. I've said it from the day I got on the mic with Q Sports Live. It is the biggest. When you think about it in terms of business, right? And that's how you have to think about the pool industry. It's a business. And there's no structure to it. What business out there do you know that would survive with no structure?
What's sad, too, is there's so much structure out there.
Yeah.
Like Ramin just brought up snooker. We could literally just hit the copy and paste button.
100%.
Snooker is so successful.
Yep.
Prize money's huge.
Yep.
Millions of people enjoy it all over the world from all walks of life.
Mm-hmm.
Yet, here we are playing box 8-ball
Mm-hmm.
and trying to figure out how to get some money in the game and get people interested,
Yep. Do you get credit for games in Fargo? We're working on that. If you play the Ghost, that is one of the conversations that we are having with Mike Page. Hopefully, we have that answer. I know he's working on it. Whether it's a thing prior to us starting or not, we're going to start. We'll start taking pre-registration December 1st, with the first week of play starting January 4th. It may take him beyond January 4th to accomplish that, but it's definitely the conversations that we're having with Mike Page. Oh, nice little follow. Look out. No.
3-0, just
Wow.
like that.
What was the score you said at the beginning of the match that Bryce wanted?
Bryce would love to be up 3-0.
Have you played this game before? Have you been in this spot before?
I mean, a little unlucky for Aaron there that it ended up that way, but yeah. Because it's just flipped it.
Mm-hmm.
Now Bryce is feeling like, okay, I'm only 4 games away from winning the tournament, and Aaron is no longer thinking he's won,
Yeah. So Curtis says, because prize money is huge, that's why snooker's more popular. Makes the sport itself more prestigious.
That's what we want to do with the Ghost League, is make it like huge.
Right.
So the prize money's big and everybody, like you can not enjoy golf one bit, but you'll watch because they're playing for $15 million.
Right. But here's my point, and you just proved my point, Curtis. Why does snooker have the prize money that it does? Where does the money come from? Sponsors. Why are they willing to sponsor it? Because of the structure.
Mm-hmm.
Snooker has structure.
And the professionalism.
100%. It's what pool is missing. And that's what we want to bring to the sport. Without that structure, you will not get, and when you, again, if you think about it in terms of business, those sponsors are investors. They need an ROI. And in order to first even get them interested in investing, whatever they're investing in must have structure.
Yeah, it's got to be like written in stone.
Of course,
you know?
you got to have a business plan. You got to have all of those things, right? And that's something that I kind of excel at. I've proven that time and time again with business after business. That's my strong point.
John says, you guys are missing something huge. It's called online gambling. John,
We got the answer there too.
one thing just leads into another, sir.
Yes, just trust us. We got the answer for that too.
One thing leads into another.
But you have to have a starting point.
That's just
Believe
it.
me,
Structured
this
league,
is our starting point.
structured matches that you can bet on. If you don't have structured matches, like if I'm just watching this and there's no structure and I don't know what's going on, why would I bet?
Yep.
I'm not going to bet unless I'm 100% sure it's written in stone that this is what's going to happen. This is how the match is going to be played. This is what the race is going to be. Rules are always the same, you know? I'm not going to bet on it if I don't know that when Aaron made the 8 in the last game, he lost.
Yeah.
He lost the game. If I didn't know that, I don't want to bet.
Yeah,
So it's got to start with the structure, and then we get into the betting.
of course. And we have, believe me, Ben and I, we've already talked about this. We have the plan for it. We know exactly what we want to do with it. But you have to have that starting point, and that's where we're at
Look at this.
right now.
What a fantastic recovery from Aaron.
So I am
That is
going
so
to
good.
just give me 1 second. I've turned off the comments here on Facebook just for a minute. I just want to show and do something really quick to give you an idea of what we're looking at.
Yeah, and you're right, James. Great structure starts at the amateur level.
Sure does.
How about even before that? We're thinking like, let's start the juniors with the structure and work up from there. And if you teach them structure, they're going to teach the next generation structure, and so on and so on.
Yes. But you've got to have it to the point where that structure is built in from start to finish.
Yeah, right from the bottom. Miscue on the break there from Bryce. This can turn around pretty quick. So that 3-0 lead that he had is very important.
It is.
Because
All
it could
right.
evaporate pretty quick.
So give me 1 second, Ben. I've got to just minimize this a little bit.
And Tom, you're going to have to ask Mark Mapatak about that, because I'm not sure what the qualifications were for this tournament. Like how many games you needed in
Yeah,
Fargo. I'm not sure.
I have no idea. Not really sure.
Aaron's got a tricky little table here, shooting high ball. But he's fearless enough to get out here. He's over on this ball. He wanted to be on the 11 and then use that to break into the 13. That would have broke out the 8 as well. The 3's wired to go into the 8. Plan B is shoot the 14, try to get back up there, I guess. Missed the pot. That was a tough pot. It's not worst case scenario where he's ended up. Bryce can keep control here, though. I mean, he has more balls, so I tend to think he's a slight favorite in this game, the way they're laid out. Trying to figure out what Bryce will do, you know? 'Cause he likes to play on the aggressive side, so maybe he pots the 1, gets on the 7, and then he could try to do something crazy and like break out the 8-3 from behind. 6-8-3, I should say.
Sorry, Benny.
No, you're good.
I'm leaving you in no man's land here, but
Good.
I want to try and do some things here.
You're not missing much. This rack's a little tied up. Yeah, he's potting the 1. So now the question is, when he plays the 7, can he actually spin it enough to get into the 6 from below? I don't think he has any angle on the 5 to go into the 3 ball. Otherwise, that would be ideal. Try to get a better angle on the 7. The problem here is he's running out of options, like a plan B, or probably get to plan C, D here once you break these balls out. Draw into it now. No, he's going to use the 4 to break it. This is okay, but like I said, he's just running out of options here. See what he's doing here too? He's trying to look to see where the balls go when he breaks them out. He's not just going to slash into them, hope something good happens. He went over, saw the 6 is going to go off the 13. Hopefully the 13 doesn't cover the 2. And the 3 gets in the open, which neither one of those things happened. Looked like 13 sat right beside the 2. 3 balls in jail, and he's on the 6. Not really going anywhere good. I mean, you could get to the right side of the 2 and then break the 3, but then you're only getting on the 3. When you break it out, it's a little tough. Overcut by a little, so Aaron's going to have a chance to break this 13 out. Might do it from the 10 ball. Well, he tried to do it on that ball. Tried to spin over there, almost scratch. Wow. He's in a bad spot here now. Only see the 15 here. 6 is blocking the hole, so he's got to find a good place for the cue ball. I might hit the 15 thin on the left side and push it towards the 2. Try to tie up the 2. He's just tying up the 3 ball more. So he's left Bryce the 6, but I'm not sure. He could just draw back to get on the 2 and then break the 3. It's pretty tough. Well, he played off the ball to change the angle. Good shot.
All right, I'm done doing what I wanted to do.
Just in time to watch him slash into it.
Oh, you got to hit that, no?
Yeah, you got to hammer it. I was just about to say, he's going to slash into this ball, but he didn't. Tried to go into it with a little control, but too soft.
Yeah, you kind of needed to dig into that.
Not many good things were going to happen when he broke that out, so he had to hit it pretty firm.
Nope. And the only shot I see is the kick off the right side rail, the kick bank.
So obviously, if he makes this shot, it's a
Oh, $50 for sure. And once this rack is done, I will. You'll be the first viewers to see the official shirts for the Q Sports Live Pool League. They will be available through us at a discounted rate, obviously. Playing safe. Not sure what he sees for a safety here.
There's not much.
Skin off
Cue
in
ball.
behind the 10 ball.
I would think he's trying to get the cue ball all the way down table. Yeah, he didn't move the 3.
Nope.
But yeah, he's trying to leave the 3 around where it was and get the cue ball really long. Got a little stuck there. Should be 3-2. Creeping back in is Aaron.
Are we doing the Barry Hui Memorial Tournament? You can bet your bottom dollar, Johnny, that when that tournament goes, Q Sports Alive will be here. Not a tournament I will miss.
We were talking about this just a couple days ago. We're going to try to find a time to do it. It might not be until January with the looks of
Yeah, with the looks
The
of
way
the
things
shutdown and everything else.
the way things are going. We'll probably wait till January to do it.
Aaron putting on that buttery smooth display of a stroke again.
And yeah, Eli, you want your name on the back of the shirt, you can do that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Jam Up does the personalized. Philip would like a shirt as well. Yeah, there's definitely.
Wait till you see these ones. I think the designer at Jam Up Apparel, she hit this out of the park.
I want one too. Soon. This to get to 3-2. Look at Aaron coming back.
It is. All right, guys, let me reveal to you the official shirts of the Q Sports Live International Pool League.
So
You're the first ones to see them.
And you can get the cityscape, the skyline changed to like your city's skyline. It's pretty cool.
Yep. You can also change the flag to whatever country you're from. So whether you're from Europe or Canada or the United States, we will customize that for you. You can also personalize them with your name, so on and so forth. But I'll tell you what, I think the design, men's cut and ladies cut, I think this design was knocked out of the park by Jam Up.
Great break there from Aaron. Man, does he have a great chance to get this to 3-3 now. Yeah, gotta be loving his chances.
Ramen, so typically when you buy a shirt through Jam Up Apparel, they retail $59.95 USD. Through us, plus whatever the customized, I think they charge $5 or something to put your name on it. Through Q Sports Live, when you order those, they are $49.95 USD. And if you want your name put on it, same $5.
And we'll get into more on how to get those shirts once we've fully announced the league. I don't think you can order them yet.
Not yet. Soon.
I knew someone was going to say that too. Like, but the skyline in my hometown only has a water tower. If that's what you want on it, Kevin.
Yeah, then we just remove the skyline completely for you.
You can have a Calgary skyline. How cool is that? Why not?
Yeah, and they fit the same as any other Jam Up Apparel shirt.
And then
They're not tight, they're not loose, they just fit good.
And then when people ask, what is the skyline on the shirt? And you just say, it's Q Sports Live hometown. How do you not know that already?
Right? That's right.
Everybody should know
Come
that.
on now. Pretty exciting match we got going here. How do you get a share badge? Pretty sure for that. Shane, you've got it. You have earned yourself a sharer badge.
It's coming soon.
It is. We got to find a shot here.
Yeah. We're
We
lacking
might
on
have to wait
final
for the
shot.
straight N8.
I'm going to find a shot soon. There's got to be a worthy shot soon.
Does 2 go between the 13-10? I don't think so, but does it pass the 5 to the top right?
I was like thinking, did it go on the side right there from where he was by the 14? But obviously not, because he probably would have shot it.
Well, I can tell you, he's left a shot from downtown
Only the
and
13
shooting
ball.
off the beach.
Only.
13 from from absolute distance here.
Aaron hasn't seemed to be bothered with these long pots.
No,
he's been making these quite consistently.
Yeah.
Which he does again,
Of
to
course.
no surprise of
Yeah.
anyone.
It's a hard choice between the water tower or the mental hospital.
Very good.
Well, if those are the two choices and it's a hard choice, I suggest the mental hospital.
Yeah.
Just 'cause why not?
Why not?
It'll slip by the 7 down into the bottom corner here, or
Right side pocket, yeah.
right side pocket it is. Smooth like butter, Bert. And we are tie ball game once again.
Somebody else asking for a link to buy the shirts. They're not available yet.
Nope.
There's a little teaser there.
It was, you guys, the viewers we have on Facebook and YouTube right now, y'all are the first ones to see them.
Kelowna doesn't have much of a sky. Kelowna's got a skyline. Kelowna's got a little downtown.
Mm-hmm. But if you, again, just make sure you've hit the like button on the Q Sports Live Facebook page. We will be posting a ton of information on the Q Sports Live page. Yep, I would agree with you, Cole. I think if you really, really want to do us a favor, you can send Jam Up Apparel a message. The graphic designer, her name is Mindy, happens to be, excuse me, happens to be Mindy or Damien's wife, and I think Mindy did them absolute justice and knocked them out of the park. They're pretty sick looking shirts. So just send Jam Up Apparel a message saying, hey, saw the design of the Q Sports Live League shirts, sick. That'll make her feel amazing because she deserves all the credit. That is all her.
Tricky little out here for Aaron, but he's in a good spot if he can get short side on the 4.
So do you leave yourself a little angle on the deuce?
I might try to get
Try
to
and
the
draw
5
over?
first. I don't think he had the angle there. I might have got down to the 5. Then to the 8.
Where are they shipped from? Should we expect customs? Yes. So they are manufactured in California. So within the United States, there would be no duty or anything like that. Shipping would be extra on top of that. For Canadians, I find it is a 50-50. Sometimes you get hit with duty, sometimes you don't. I've had obviously numerous packages, both from Thumper and Jacoby, come to my house, and sometimes they charge duty, sometimes they don't. So it's a little bit of a
So what do you think if he makes the 4 and goes 2 rails and gets on the 8?
Done.
It's got to be worthy.
Done.
You're
Here
not
it
going
is.
to get much better. But he has to get on the 8.
Has to get on the 8.
If he doesn't get on the 8, it doesn't count. That's not.
He got short
Technically,
side.
that's on. But I didn't mean it like on top of it.
Yes. He needed to be the left-hand side of.
We're going to find a better
the 8.
shot than that.
We are.
That wasn't that impressive.
Yeah.
You can't give him $50 for that shot.
Correct.
That's no
yeah.
good.
Yeah. Yes, Joe Spence. This is set number 2.
I think we're actually going to have to do it for an out. If he gets out on a rack rather than a shot.
I agree.
Yeah, Richard's like, yeah, he's touching. See, I knew it.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
he's
he had to get on. He had to get on the left side of the 8, is what Ben was saying, to have a clean shot on the 8 to the top right-hand corner.
So how about if Bryce gets out here?
I feel it's an easy out. The 11, yeah, the 11 plays off the rail off 8.
No, it does not. I'm down the barrel. It doesn't go.
All right, what the heck?
Because he's got to play the 11 short side, 14 short side.
Yeah, he's got 10 on the rail.
10,
okay,
10
all
made
right.
it worthy.
All right, you
know?
sold me.
But if he has to play safety, then forget about it.
Yeah, he's got to run this.
He's got to run out from here.
Here we go.
So the other thing that makes this really hard is that the cue ball's on the rail right now. He can't use the 9 and draw below this.
No, that's true.
Roll the 9 and play a bank, or get below it again, which is
I think I like
way
your.
tough.
I think I like your idea here. Play the 9 ball, come off the end rail, play the bank on 14, hit stick for the 11, and you're out.
Or move the 11 if you get too much angle. You just go into the 11. Yeah, I think you have to bank the 14. Yeah. Or you play it safe somehow.
Joe Spence. Ben might not even get out here.
You hate playing safe on the balls over the pocket. No way he gets out. Yeah. Joe's right. That's why we're gonna give $50 to somebody. Mind you, it's not gonna be Joe.
Oh, who said that? Warren Venny says there's no out here. LOL. If there is, I'll donate 20 to CSL. $20.
My boy, come on, Bryce.
I'm giving 50, and you're willing to do 20?
Come on, Bryce.
What the heck, Warren? You'll donate 20? Donate it to a charity then.
I was going to say, Joe is not going to win the money because Joe is not a sharer.
That's right. Joe can't win.
Yeah, Joe. Come on.
Here it is.
Okay.
There's one.
But he was hoping to rub the 8.
He sure was. Here comes number 2.
This is going to be worthy. I'm telling you. This is going to be worthy.
He decelerated, but gets it to go.
If he cuts this in and gets shape on the 10,
then I expect a complete apology from Joe Spence, Warren Venny. You can both donate $50 to Q Sports Live.
You're never getting anything from Joe. Let's be brutally honest. What a shot. We are homies, Joe, but you got to have the share badge, bro. Quick. You got like 2 seconds.
Look at this.
I'll let Grant do the official timing announcement.
Yeah. Who said what, Joe Spence? Who said what, Joe Spence?
Sick.
Have you played this game before, sir?
That's sick. That's sick.
Have you played this game before, sir? Have you played this game before?
Russ said it best. We're not worthy. We are not worthy.
I expect Joe Spence to have a written apology right here on this stream. Bryce Powell earning himself $50. I'm going. Ben, you call it.
No, it's all you.
No, you.
I found the out.
No, you call it. Okay, Joe commented. The next person right now, Brandon Robinson. He is the sharer with the badge.
Yeah, it's Brandon.
Brandon Robinson, 50 big bucks for you, sir. Keep in mind that is Canadian, so it might be worth $5 US. But hey, who else is going to pay you to watch?
That was great. Strong out for sure.
That was very strong.
Joe. Joe's not happy.
Bye, Joe.
See you, Joe.
Bye, Joe. So Brandon Robinson, send me a message. Either personally, you can find my page on Facebook. Grant Zemp is the last name. Or you can send a message to the Q Sports Live page. We'll connect, and I will find a way to get you $50, sir.
I just heard Ross say two funny things, too. He's like, we're not worthy. And then he just said, one day I want to be as cool as Bryce Powell. Like, me too, man.
That
Me too.
was a circus out of circus outs if I've ever seen it.
Wow.
He must have known $50 is on the line, right?
No, because we said it was going to be just one shot. Right?
Yeah.
He thought it was like, which bank is
Yeah,
gonna be
right?
good?
These guys, this guy plays better than Genman, and Genman is a 6'10". Joe Spence, these guys play better than you, sir. You could learn a few things. Tuning in late,
I can't believe she.
not even sharing.
I wish she knew that 5.
I tell you, Spence, you and I, we need to have a convo. Unbelievable. What a great out. Great finish from Bryce there. To steal the lead back. To go 4-3 over Aaron. Wow. Crazy out. Job well done, though, Bryce. He found a way. No out. Oh, and by the way, Warren Venny, I expect to see that $20 donation to CSL, brother.
That shot actually only cost you $30.
It did. It did. Warren Venny.
Seven.
And it's written.
7.
It is
$80.
written.
Oh yeah, it's written. Yeah.
Warren Venny owes Q Sports Live $20.
The worst part is Joe still doesn't have the share badge.
Yeah, nerves of steel, no quit, full throttle movement.
What does that do to Aaron too? You know,
Oh,
because he missed the 8,
yeah.
and it was like it was bad enough I missed, and then
Yeah.
you torture me with that.
What the heck is a share badge? Only every single comment that you see on Facebook, everybody has a share badge
Like-
from them sharing the stream.
Like
Joe Spence.
Eli and Philip. Maybe it doesn't show on his. There's a chance it doesn't show on theirs.
It does. I've been on numerous streams.
Oh, well, then
I've
he's got
earned a
no
share
excuse.
badge. He's got no excuse. Joe knows what I'm talking
Just
about.
means you have to share the stream, but Joe, you don't often share it, bro.
See, Philip heard.
Just
Warren
saying.
Venny. It is legally binding. You must donate
Warren
$20.
just like instantly, he just disappeared. He's,
Yeah,
he's
right.
out of here. As soon as he made the first bank, he's like,
Yep. He's like,
"See
oh
you later."
crap, I owe $20.
See you later. Yeah, Joe, you just gotta share and make sure it's public, so like everybody can see it, not just your friends. And then you get that little badge above your name in the comments. I think Bryce was well deserving of the extra 50 because he made another shot that could have been a $50 winner earlier in the tournament when he super cut a ball up the rail past the side pocket from like parallel. It was ridiculous.
Are these guys going to want action after this? Not according to some. There was a comment earlier that said, I'm never playing any Canadian with a low Fargo rating.
This is a big rack here, too.
Sure is. I think he can get to the 2.
Oh, yeah.
The 2 goes all day.
I was just wondering if he should shoot the 1 first.
Mm-hmm. I kind of think he should.
But if he's straight here, I like shooting the 6 because you're going to be dead straight on the 1, then you just baby draw.
Well, I think the angle that he's got on the 6, he's got to float that ball, and then he's onto the rail.
Looking at the table, it looks like you can just cheat the hole and hit it pretty straight and just stop it.
Yeah, Jenman, you got it, buddy. Not even surprised anymore by these sick outs. Every second game has a good out by one of them for sure.
Crazy. These guys are like just shooting fire today. It's awesome. Bryce is feeling it. You can see the finish line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You can see he's starting to get that swagger in his step again.
he had a little adrenaline in that stroke too. He overdrew it. Good touch there.
Oh, great shot.
Yeah, exceptionally good touch. Joe says he hasn't shared yet, and what Joe means is ever.
Yeah,
Thanks, Joe.
right?
Appreciate it.
Thanks, buddy, old pal. Way to support Spence.
That's my boy right there. Can always count on Joe.
I'll support if I don't have to share.
Can always count on Joe. No, it's like he'll support if he doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah, right. I'm surprised you clicked on the link, for God's sake.
As long as Joe doesn't have to do anything, you can always count on him. I kind of thought you were going to snap off the tournament over there, Joe, to be honest. Now that we're on the subject.
Right? I got to go for a quick stretch here, Ben. I'm coming to you guys, and I expect a cash game. You got it, Philip.
You'll come to the right place, sir. Tends to be the odd cash game going around.
Yeah, Joe is Facebook challenged. Joe's challenged in a lot of different ways.
Joe knows how to use Facebook very well. As put on display by all his memes. If you haven't seen some Joe memes.
Nice, Joe.
Aaron's in a little tough here. Big cluster. Right around the rack spot. He's going to break out the 10 ball here, which is by the 6. Oh, we missed the pot. Fairly certain he was actually not in that bad of a spot because you break the 10 and then you cut the 9 in and you break the 11 and the 8 in the same shot. It would have been open there, but a little bit tough. Yeah, John, I always think that right away too, you know. If you play a lot of 14-1, a lot of straight pool, this doesn't look so bad. All jokes aside, Joe's my man. Pretty sure he'd give you the shirt off his back if you really needed it. So I'd love to try to predict what Bryce is going to do here, but not so easy. Philip, can we make it into the USA? We could, but we're going to wait till all this stuff dies down a little, you know. Go straight in the pocket. Unexpected scratch there from Bryce. Mayor doesn't have the share button either. You're right, Joe. That's why he's probably not going to win the $50 that somebody else already won.
So you know what I was thinking outside, Ben? I really hope neither Bryce nor Aaron were looking to stay in the weeds. Because with the way that they've been playing, I don't think they're going to be able to stay in the weeds at all.
No, they're toast, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Aaron gets out here, yeah, probably gonna be hill. I would think it's real tight.
Yep. And I gotta say that I know we're supposed to shut the stream down at 11. I'm gonna go check with Len and see if we can't keep this thing going.
Unfortunately, Len's not here.
Oh. I'm gonna
It's
have
gonna
to talk
be a
to
Dina.
D.
But I'm sure Mark already has,
Yes, I'll ask Mark.
so it'll just be a matter of the stream.
I'm gonna go do that right now because we're kind of coming up on 11 o'clock. I'll be right back.
Is it submitted to Fargo? Yes, it will be. This tournament will be submitted to Fargo. Oh, that's a pretty good little shot there from Aaron. Nice result. Anytime you're moving balls like that, you just never know what can happen. Worked out pretty good. The 11 passes the 8 into the right side pocket. That's a good shot. Joe says this guy's as good as Pay Pompey. Same style too. Very close. It's good news or bad news?
Well, the news is run the stream.
Oh, I thought he was.
Keep it going, but he did give them a time and say, hey, we need to
Pay the tabs.
pay the tabs, get things done. So give us 1 minute, let them go over, pay their tabs. That way the bar can officially close.
Grant's gonna message you his email that you can email that $20 to, Warren.
Yep, I sure will. And I will take it with great pride. Bet against Bryce and Q Sports Live. What are you thinking, Warren?
Joe is hilarious right now. He's like, season's still early. We can still trade John for Aaron. That's funny.
Not his own friends.
Attaboy, Warren. Joe's email. If any of you guys out there feel like sending Joe some money, there's his email. But I think you should probably just send him something ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, no need for roster changes right now, yeah. There will be no roster right now.
Indeed. Pay your tab, close the bar, lock the doors.
Yeah, they just got to make sure tabs are paid and
Yeah.
all the booze is off of the tables and stuff like that. And
Yep. Albert, what's for first prize? Just a small chunk of change. $6,500 first place. $4,200 for second. And you would never know it the way that these guys are playing. Full throttle pool. Dave, can you tell Bryce and Aaron I need a loan?
Let me hold 500, they say, you know. Joe's pointing out, Steph doesn't have the share badge either. Good point, Joe.
Good point.
Very good point, actually. You know what you do when you win these tournaments? I'm going to put this out there right now while Aaron's over there winning that. Or paying his tab, sorry.
He won the tab.
You won the tab. Man, tip the place well.
Oh, of course.
Right? Like your tab, maybe your tab's $100. Give
Yeah.
150.
Yeah.
Tip them $50. Right? You gotta show some love to
Of
the pool hall that
course. Of course.
hosted the tournament. The girls work hard, right?
Yeah. Steph says Joe's band.
And Joe does know what it is. Yes, Richard. That proved it.
Yeah, man. Bert, you hit it, man. These guys are going full throttle.
Oh, let's see what Aaron's got here. He's still using that second ball break.
Wow, he hits that second ball break so well.
He hit that one good, but it didn't open well.
Nope. Must have been a semi-loose on the
Somewhat
rack.
bad rack. That was my first thought too. Yeah, because the cue ball went into it nicely.
Mm-hmm.
Just didn't open up. I think we were talking to Pete when it was morning time for him, and now it's almost dinner time for him.
How's it going, Pete? You're tuning in just in time. This is the final set of a second set. And as you can see, Bryce 5-4 over Aaron for all the marbles, the bragging rights, the trophy, the cash. In Bryce's case, an extra $50. And when you put together the prize money, whether it's first or second, plus the player auction money, the $50 really doesn't mean much to him.
No, but the out meant everything.
Oh, didn't it? Wow.
You'll always remember. Remember that time I got $50 for that sweet out? He'll remember.
He won't remember that. He's going to remember the prize
Well,
money.
the tournament too, but yeah.
Right.
Oh no, for sure he's gonna be like, yeah.
That was a sick out,
Remember that time CSL paid me for that sweet out?
right?
He's gonna remember.
He's in on the 15.
Yeah, that opened not bad.
It did. Kind of slow roll with a little left, maybe. Get in on, I think it's the 14 sitting down at the bottom rail.
Well, we got Mike Page in the house there, answering some Fargo questions.
Indeed. Mr. Page, how are you, sir? We need to have a chat this week regarding the Q Sports Live League. We've been announcing that all weekend long. Have the support of the Fargo system in that league.
Joe, if when you shared it's not public, you ain't getting no badge. You ain't
Yeah, it's
getting
got
no
to
badge.
be public.
Can someone post the bracket link?
Yeah, Warren, if you go on to Challenge, you'll be able to search high stakes U580. It'll bring up two brackets. You want the one that has 40 players entered. Does that
It's pretty tight.
10 ball go by?
Pretty tight to be that far away. If it does go, you'd like to be a lot closer to it.
Ooh.
So it probably went when you were closer, because then you
Yep.
could hit a little slower.
Correct, yeah. You didn't have to try to hold for the 8 there.
Tough shot.
Well, looks like a 5-5 score. They're trading blows back and forth. How far down did the payouts go? Top 8. So the total number of entries in this event, 40 players. It was a $500 entry fee, $50 for green and admin fees. Left $450 per player, plus I believe there was $1,000 added. Puts it pretty close to a $20,000 prize pool. Nice little soft roll out of Aaron there, again showing that butter smooth stroke.
That sweet-o from Bryce, and the missed 8 does not seem to have shook him up too much. He seems to have recovered well. Good out in the last rack.
Mm-hmm. And Eli, you do have the sharer badge. I think you can call this game over. This is going to be 5-5 from here.
Yeah, shoot the 3 first here. If the angle's right, you can get on the 5 right away, but you don't need to.
Mm-hmm.
You can shoot the 1, then the 5 is fine.
Mark says, Warren, I'd play in this for sure. I'll tell you what, when they first posted this tournament sold out in 24 hours. So I can tell you, follow Q Sports Live, follow Calgary Pool Scene, and the very second you see the next one, jump in right away.
You know, it's crazy too. Bryce was saying after he won the A side, he's like, I saw the post for it, and then he's like, at about 3 in the morning, I looked again, and there was 24 players signed up. And so he said he paid his entry at 3 a.m.
Yeah, woke up at 3 a.m.
And if he hadn't have,
Mhm.
he wouldn't have got in.
Nope.
And he wouldn't have won the A side, and he wouldn't be guaranteed 4,000, you know. It was like probably within a couple hours of not being in this spot.
Yep. And what a show they're both putting on. No matter who wins this, there's no loser here.
Oh, for sure. These guys are both winners here, especially with the way the score is now, putting on a show. That's funny, too. Somebody's like, your link doesn't work without the sharer badge step. Get her, Jim.
Yep.
Get her. You tell her. Nice little backdoor out from Aaron's. Got it to 5-5. Raced 2 for all the marbles.
Indeed, and I got to give a shout out to one of the sponsors of this tournament as well, local Calgary guy, Mitch Map Attack, guys. If you are in the Calgary area and you're in need of a new ride, be it new or used, make sure you give him a call, 403-863-4122 or mmapattack@cmpauto.com.
Good break there, but he's coming up dry again. And
Yep.
it's wide open.
Oh, yeah. Wide open spaces.
Stripes because of where the 4 went.
I agree.
Only tough ball is like the 14 is a little bit tricky. It's not really that bad.
Yeah, we are playing a race to 2. Couldn't ask for more. Couldn't ask for a better match, a better final, a better stream. Been a great
Yeah.
match.
2 better players. Really
Yeah.
couldn't ask for more than this.
Yep. And, I mean, let's be honest, what else does everybody have to do at 11 o'clock Sunday evening, local time?
Nice little 3 rails around there. He's a little short of where he'd ideally like to be, unless he's perfect on the 11 here. That 14 is going to be a little trouble because you get the wrong angle and then it's hard to get shape after you make the 14.
Unless you bump the 1.
It's a lot harder now.
I think it still cuts by the 1 into the bottom right, which you can get to off the 15 ball.
Yeah.
And now with that 1 ball being out of the way, the cut's actually not bad to shape the 8.
As long as you can miss the 7, yeah. Miss the 7 and the 5.
Mm-hmm. Does the 10 go by the 15?
Yeah, it does. It's a little
No,
tight,
there you
but it's
go.
okay. It's very makeable.
I might take the 13 ball here. 13, 10, 15, 14, 8.
Yeah, because you don't want to go from the 14 to the 13.
Mm-mm.
That's just asking too much.
Well, if you're going to shape up the 13 off the 14, why not just shape the 8?
Might as well just be shaping the 8. You got a lot more room for error there.
Indeed, Warren, both you and Mark deserve nothing but the highest of praises for putting on the event here. Warren, did you send that 20? Oh, believe me, that, you know what, usually I wouldn't take it. But when you bet against, I'm sorry, time to pay the bill.
I feel like
Time
Joe
to pay
should
the
have to
piper.
pay 22 because he doubted me.
I agree.
He's like, even Ben wouldn't get out here.
I agree. I think Joe Spence has to be in for $20 there too.
I would have got out there, Joe, just so you know.
Joe's got my email address.
I wouldn't have made it look as easy as Bryce did, but I would have got out there somehow, some way.
I'm not sure why he played into that.
Maybe that
Just
was
take the cut.
maybe just had too much angle. He didn't want to try to hold it. Looked a little tricky. Bet the farm that I wouldn't have got out. I'm going to screenshot that table and we'll bet the farm, Joe. I'll set it up. You can bet whatever you like. Because now I know how to get out really easily.
Yeah, right. The map has already been laid out.
Just bank 3 balls.
Yeah, Tony, I would assume that with all the goings on with COVID, even here in our province, this is probably going to be it for a little bit. And if this has to be the last tournament, what better way to end it off? Does he make the bank? Corner bank withdraw?
Doubtful. The 8's in a
Oh,
little
he's
bit in
playing
the way.
safe. Yeah,
I don't like that.
no. You may as well go for it at that point.
If the bank went by the 8, you had to go for it.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Bryce is never going to let you see the light of day again here.
Nope.
Doubtful you'll get a better chance than what you had there.
Philip says, Ben Grant, anytime you're in Oregon, you're welcome to my place for 9-foot action. Ben would be your action on 9-foot. Not this guy. I am not a very good 9-foot player.
Well, maybe you watch Philip play and you're like, yeah, okay, let's bet 1,000.
Nope.
It's
Not on-
doubtful.
not on a 9-foot.
Philip, if he's got a 9-foot, he probably plays pretty sporty. Johnny wants to know who won the Dave Senior. It was a Russ Wheatle. Also in a 2-set final. Richard brings up a good point. Has Joe shared yet? He took it back.
Just took his share back.
Very good.
I'm going to be on you, Joe. I'm going to bug you now. Every time I see you, I'm going to have my hand out for $20.
Yeah. Or proof
And
of
I know you
share.
got it. Don't lie to me and say, oh, I don't got it. I know you. I know you've got $20. And if I'm going to make you donate $20 to CSL, I think it's a good cause. But I am going to make you donate $20.
Yeah. You didn't share properly, Joe.
That's right.
Or
that's,
enough.
That's your fault, not the badge's fault.
Or enough. Maybe you need to share more often.
Well, it took Philip 4 shares.
Steph says this match feels like we're camping. I already used that joke in this match, Steph. Just in case Larry's watching. Yeah, this is just in case. Oh, this is a good shot from Bryce. And this is what I was talking about was you're not going to get a better shot than what you had
I
there.
agree.
And now you're kicking, and are you going to play safe here when you kick? Doubtful.
Oh, you're never getting safe here.
And the kick to pot this ball on the side is way tougher than the bank.
Another one. Larry Walper tuning in with no share badge.
Edwin and Mike had a match earlier. I'm sure.
Oh, I don't know, Richard.
I saw a couple good ones over there too. There's been. Oh no!
Wow.
No.
With shape to boot.
He knew it. He was like, I'm going to freeze him to the 1. He's going to put me back here. I'm going to kick it in the side.
Yeah. I don't know, Richard. And not that I think you're being disrespectful at all. I don't think that. But this has been a pretty dang good match.
Well, he's saying it was slow.
Oh.
That Edwin and Mike was slow. Oh, yeah. No, I watched Edwin and Mike play yesterday. It was painful.
Oh.
These guys aren't slow. Both
No.
these guys play light
No.
speed. Just some of these tied up racks have slowed it down a little.
Oh, I thought he meant that
Like the
that match
quality.
was quality.
Yeah, like the quality. Well, he's got bad time to get a stitch in your back. He's okay. That can go horribly wrong. You can end up not feeling good enough to win these next 2 games if you really hurt your back. Like, pool's a physical game still. You twist.
Oh, there's the double owie.
You twist the wrong way or something, and you can pull a muscle playing pool for sure.
Yeah. Wow, the twinge just showed its ugly head there and
Yeah,
made
that
Bryce pay for that.
Definitely distracted him, right? Took his mind off of.
Yeah, just that little twinge. I know what that's all about.
And now
I'm getting that even right now.
All of a sudden, Aaron's one game
yeah.
away from winning this tournament.
A twist of fate. Or a twinge of fate.
Back twinge of fate. Crazy.
What a match this has been.
This has been impressive. Let me
Back
tell ya.
and forth. I'd love to see this go hill.
It has to.
It has
now,
to,
right?
The pool gods have to make this
Does
go
Aaron
hill.
know that? Should we tell Aaron?
Right? Just
Before he breaks?
Yeah, just let's mark one up for Bryce. Call it hill.
No, it's got to be legit. So he's got to break, make a ball, shoot the 8 in first.
Right? Hey, Neil, thank you. We appreciate everybody tuning in here, guys. We know it's late Sunday evening, but let me tell you, you probably aren't going to get a better match on a Sunday evening.
I know we say it a lot, but share one more time for us, guys.
Of course.
Jinx the guy. Joe, we've never jinxed anyone. Only when you're playing.
Right?
Then we're like, Joe's out all day long here.
Yeah, $2,300 swing match. First place prize, $6,500. Second place only going to walk away with just a mere pittance of $4,200.
Does Bryce pay $50 for that? Yeah, he just broke even actually there. That's too bad.
There you go.
No,
You earned it, but then you gave it back.
And he lost it. That shot was so bad, you have to pay me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm telling you, that little twinge in his back, it threw off his focus, and that's why he missed the next ball.
Yeah.
It's not going to matter now, because, yeah, he's got ball in hand to get it to Hill, and that's going to be his break. Low ball here, I think.
I think so, too. One passes the 14, right?
Yeah. 5 balls in a bit of a tough spot, but I mean...
But does the 6 pass the 7 ball? If it does, I think I'm starting with that 1 ball.
Yeah, start with the 1, yeah. Yes.
Even if you come up on top of the 2, you can play the 2-7 combo. That sits you in.
Oh, he's playing the 4 ball first.
What?
This is risky. But, I mean...
Who are we, though?
This is Bryce Powell, who's been shooting the eyes off the ball all day.
How about a time saver almost?
Nice to have a hanger down there, let me tell you, because that's going to help you get on the 5 later.
No, Kevin. They are playing BCA rules. BCA, when you scratch on the break, you play from anywhere on the table. I'm not sure what that gained him in shooting that combo, though.
No, he's good here.
He's good, but
he flicked the 11 and he's on the 1. I think
Yeah.
he's got to shoot the 1 here, but might be a little close, so he doesn't want to risk hitting the 13 first.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like shooting that.
No.
That's the ball that got you on the 5. Then again, What
It's
do I-
Bryce Powell.
He's perfect on the 1 next year. And that can get him to the 5, or the 2 can get him to the 5, like on the short side, right?
Yeah. Well, and the 8 must pass the 11 down to the bottom right-hand corner.
No good. And that's exceptionally no good because the 14's in the way, the 9's in the way. Best case scenario, you miss both those balls going 2 rails. You're
But then
like
you got to
into the
split
8.
the window between the 8 and 11.
And if you hit the 8 full, you really want to be cutting the 5 from where the 8 is.
Not particularly.
To
Although
get
I've seen him
hill.
cut. I've seen him cut worse than that.
Yeah, no, he's in a little trouble.
Look
and
at
look
this.
at the recovery.
Look at this.
Very nice. Still,
Wow.
Still one more really good shot to go here because the side pocket has to be a factor here a little.
I think he's far enough.
But is he going to draw to play the 8 in the side or the 8 on the
No,
bottom
I think
right?
you just follow up a touch. Play the 8 to the bottom right.
Stun follow. No, he
Oh
drew
my!
it.
What the hell do I know?
Holy cow! From
What
like
do I know?
From like 6 feet, he just plays a nice little draw.
Just unbelievable.
It was destiny.
Just unbelievable to go hill.
It was destiny.
Like,
One game,
runs over.
$2,300.
oh my God, I love it. He runs over, gives Warren the knuckles.
Aaron looks
Good
like he's
hill,
gonna
hill.
puke.
Right?
It's like deep breaths, bro. Deep breaths.
Wow. Didn't I say it's split the window between that 8-11 perfect?
Crazy.
Oh, wow.
Crazy how he just brings it at like the big moments. You know?
And just no safety. Full throttle. Pushing forward. Wow. Powell power indeed, Rob. Wow.
Brad's like, yo, we should have saved the $50 for Hill Hill. It was obvious, right?
Just unreal. Well, Emoji Guy says good luck to both players. They both deserve to win.
This is what you do with your opponent before Hill Hill.
Yep.
Shake his hand.
Exactly.
Pre-COVID. Now you just fist bump. Same thing.
Oh, with the break as well. Wouldn't it be amazing for the break and run? Just the ultimate finish.
I'd love to see him do it. But I'd also, equally like to see Aaron win this because he's shown a lot of heart.
He has. Yep.
He's down 3-0 in this set. Is the 9-6-11 combo wired? It was never going to be wide open, It was like there was always going to be one cluster of balls at least.
Yep.
Hill.
Yeah, if the sound's getting choppy, guys, she's probably working on the computer. No worries, it will come back.
Yeah, just give it a minute, guys.
It'll correct itself here rather quickly. Is that a wired triple combo?
Yeah, I looked at that right away. I don't think so.
9-6-11?
I think it's just off, so he's going to use the 12 to go into it. Let's watch this. This is the shot that makes or breaks the tournament.
Oh my goodness. Does he have enough of the 9 to cut to the side?
I think he does. This is an extremely
He's got to
tough
show
shot.
his butter smooth stroke here.
Careful off the 1 in the side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, draw it.
Perfect.
Ooh, we could see another fantastic finish from Aaron here.
Do you take the 13 first, or are you going to take the 11 cut?
No, 13 first. Oh man, these balls lay nice for him right here. Because if it gets straight on the 15, oh no, he's missed the pot.
Oh, wow. After that buttery smooth stroke.
It's got one more twist in this yet.
Heartbreaking.
Can Bryce hold it together? Because this is pretty good look for him.
Mm-hmm.
No balls are touching. You don't need to move any balls.
Was really cognizant of where he pushed that 11. Didn't
Yeah.
want to move that up to the 6 ball.
Even if he pushes it like another ball roll, it just makes the 6 a little tougher. A little window is harder to pick, so it was important he didn't push it any further than he did.
For sure. Greg Cairns, this is second set, hill, buddy.
Greg who? Haven't seen or heard from that guy in feels like forever.
He's been hiding.
Then somebody says this first set. Joe answers yes. Come on, Joe.
And there is some pressure here, guys. Understand the prize money difference is $2,300.
Well, at the end of this, we're going to show the trophy. I mentioned to Grant, I was like, you get your name on the trophy.
Oh, yeah.
Only the winner gets their name
I got
on
it
the
right
trophy.
here. Right there. Boom.
Only the winner gets the name on there.
Correct.
And that is priceless. Or is it priceless? No, that was no good. I'm fired. I'm firing myself.
Hey, Kevin, thank you, sir. You've been a longtime supporter of Q Sports Live. Glad you won the $50. We're glad to be somewhat back as much as what we possibly can. And believe me, do we ever look forward to that Q&A.
This is it.
This is it.
Stop shot here, and he's perfect. See if you can hold it together.
I might want a little bit of angle on that 7.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to draw above.
Yeah.
Above that 15.
Yeah, just a
Not
little,
the 8.
little angle to go to the side rail and above. Yeah.
Yep.
That's correct. I think even like a stop shot here gives you that nice little angle.
Yep.
We got a little jerky on that one.
We sure did.
Man, you got to be thinking about it.
This is it. $2,200 shot.
Good shot there. Really
Great
good shot.
There you are, guys. Bryce Powell.
Sweet match.
Taking the match home. He is the winner. You can hear him hooting and hollering in the background.
Nobody
Bryce
high
Powell,
five, you know?
right? Let's see if we can get him on for a couple of words.
Yeah.
You want to jump on and say hi to your endearing fans? Here we go, guys. I'll get Bryce Powell on. What a performance. Unbelievable match. He's getting ready. He's coming. Come on over, Bryce. Jump on. Can't take anything away from Aaron in that match. Man, what a match that was to go hill.
He played so good in that last match, or the first match too.
I'll tell you what, Bryce. What a match. What a match between you and Aaron, putting on a show for all of us. And I really hope you weren't intending to stay in the weeds, because now let me tell you, buddy, your name's out. Your cover is blown.
Yeah.
So walk us through, man. What does it feel? The first big tournament, 580 under, 500 entry. You're taking home first place prize money, $6,500. How does that feel?
I'm going to Disneyland.
Typical
But
response.
it feels great. I mean, I'm not too happy with the way I played the last, but I won, and that's the important thing.
Hey, you put the final 8 into the pocket where it needed to be. And I just want to explain to the viewers that are listening, I've known Bryce for quite a long time. We played together as B players back in the day.
Long time ago.
Yeah,
Yep.
and I just want to clarify with everybody. When you moved out to Vancouver,
Yeah.
you put the cues in the closet
Oh, yeah.
for 9
9 years. Never played a single game for 9 years. I moved out to Vancouver, and I moved into New West, and I went to a few bars around the area, and all I had was that great big cue ball. I couldn't stand it. You couldn't move it around. So I looked around at the leagues, and they all played on these tables with the big cue balls. And I was like, well, I just don't want to do that. And I quit.
Yeah.
And I quit pool. I just put my cues away. I went, okay, well, I'm out there as a machinist. I went out there when the recession hit here.
Yeah.
And so that was the reason I moved out there and away from here. And then, put my cues in the back of the closet. And when I pulled them out 9 years later, there was an inch of dust on them. I hadn't touched them in 9 years.
Wow.
I mean, there had to be an inch of dust on there. And I took them out and I sold them. Oh, and I haven't used them in so long. 6 months later, I'm divorced and buying new cues.
And back here in,
And back here in
Calgary.
Calgary. And I'm back in the pool.
Very, very nice. Well, man, I got to say it's great to have you back. I'm glad you came back into pool. And I will say that the way that you played really throughout the entire event is really true to Bryce Powell pool.
I've always been a fast
You've
player.
always been a damn near running in between shots around that table. It's always been true to form. It's one of the things I respect most about your game. Even from way back in the day when we played, you played exactly the same way. No fear.
Yeah.
Straightforward.
Well, I used to be slow.
Yeah.
I did. When I first started, I was slow. And I got a few warnings and a few people were whining and all that. So, okay, well, let's just pick it up and see. And it just was natural right away. It was like, why haven't I been shooting like this all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I remember that speed back when we were in the B level, and I'm going, what the hell is going on with this guy?
Yeah. Well, at the beginning,
he
you
keeps
plan
running around the table.
At the beginning, once you plan your table,
yeah, it's done.
Yeah, it's a race for a reason. It's called a race.
Unbelievable. Well, and again, you can't take anything away from Aaron. He gave you just about everything you could handle.
He sure did.
Right?
Yeah.
And the guy, he's got such a buttery smooth stroke.
It sure does.
And he showed that a few times. A few key shots, some long shots.
That breakout he had when he had the combination there, and then he had his other ball in his second last game.
Yes.
Maybe 3 games ago, and he did that beautiful breakout.
Yeah,
I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting a shot. Oh yeah. What?
Well,
Perfect shape on the 12 in the corner. Yeah, nice shot.
But you did that to him there with
did.
the circus out.
Oh yeah.
And just so you're aware, you won the $50 too.
Thanks, buddy.
Because it was supposed to be for just one shot.
Right.
And as soon as he missed, and I mean, you were trapped in jail everywhere on that rack.
Yeah.
And so Ben piped up and said, instead of the shot, what if Bryce gets out here? And at first I went, no, Bryce can get out here. And then I looked, and no, he's got to make a couple of banks. The 10's tough on to the...
Well, I banked the first bank was the 9 to try to go off the 8, and I missed the 8.
Yes.
So then it was like, well, I'm committed now, because that 8's right over the hole. If I play a safety, it's too easy to hit and make it.
100%.
Screw it. I'm just going to rely on my skill.
Yeah.
That's what I did. I just bet it on myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, man, what an out that was, let me tell you.
I had to stop for a minute. I went over there and had a sip.
Yeah, of course.
Because I was patting myself on the back pretty good after that out.
Of course. But I'll tell you, as much as you won the $50, it only cost me $30.
Oh.
Because there were a couple of guys, Warren Venny won, saying, oh, there's no way he's out here. He gets out here, I'll donate $20 to Q Sports Live.
Nice.
So it cost me $30, but I'm okay with that. And that'll teach Warren for
Thanks, Warren. Appreciate it,
betting
buddy.
against Bryce Powell and the pool that he plays.
That'll learn you.
Yeah. So, again, congratulations, brother, man. Well-deserved.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate all you
finish.
guys do here, putting all the coverage and just building the sport. It's just fantastic to have it to be here. And thanks a lot. I appreciate everything you guys do.
Yeah, you bet. Hey, thank you. And again, special shout
and
out
a special to Mark.
Mark Mapatak.
And Warren as well for getting this going.
100%.
Everyone,
they deserve all the credit
as well.
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah, you guys comment, Ben too.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So I'll show you guys the hardware that he gets up close and personal.
Oh, right, I get hardware.
Right, you do. You get hardware with your name put onto the Grand Championship hardware, and then you get one to take home as well.
Okay.
So we're going to watch Mark present that to you.
Okay.
And, hey, congratulations again, brother. Well
okay,
deserved.
thanks a lot.
Well done.
I know what. The COVID shuffle handshake.
Right? Yeah, there you go.
Okay, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, you bet. And there you go, guys. Your winner, Bryce Powell, coming through in the end. Congratulations again. Aaron, you got nothing to hang your head about, my brother. You put on a hell of a display. Really good sportsmanship between those two, showing massive respect for each other. There's the cash. You can't hang your head when you get to walk home with $4,200. But Bryce Powell coming in first place, taking home the cash, $6,500. You gotta love it. So I just want to watch Mark present that trophy. Take some pictures, both to Bryce as well as Aaron. From there, guys, we are going to shut down. As a reminder, pay attention to the Q Sports Live Facebook page this week. We will be putting out a ton of information regarding the Q Sports Live Pool League. I have lots of information going out about that this week. Ben, Francis, and I will be live 1 week from today with a special Q&A fully geared towards the questions. We'll deep dive into all the details of that league. Hope to catch you there. I appreciate you tuning in this weekend. Thank you so much for all the support. Until next weekend, guys, be safe out there. This concludes our broadcast. Much appreciated, guys. Have a great evening. Be safe. We'll catch you next weekend.